What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we are here live from the basement to do what? Do the Buffalo Bills versus the Tennessee Titans live stream game tonight. This is a monster game that's going to happen with two top teams in the AFC, one of which is probably far more dominant, and that would be the Buffalo Bills. However, the Titans coming off a hard loss to the Giants last week, having a 13-0 lead and then losing to the Giants after that, blowing the lead. Saquon Barkley running all day all over the Titans defense. So anyway, that's what we're doing here today. We are going to be following the Buffalo Bills road to the Super Bowl because that is my prediction that they are going to win the whole thing. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, comment, give us your thoughts. It's going to be a lot of Bills fans in here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Half my subscribers are Bills Mafia. Is why I do this. I do this for the Buffalo Bills fans, because the Bills fans have been through exactly what the Jet fans go through. A lot of misery for a long time. Now the Bills have a team built around them. And my Jets came through yesterday. In one of the most impossible wins on Comeback Sunday. Jets came back. Freaking Cardinals came back, and the Dolphins came back, outscoring the Ravens 28-3 in the fourth quarter, going into the fourth quarter being down by 3 touchdowns. Absolutely insane. So, Gunner, first one in the basement, first cellar dweller accounted for in the basement. Gunner's ready for his team, ready to get the Buffalo Bills rolling today. He's already in, rocking and rolling. That's what's going on. That's what's up. What's good, Gunner? How you doing, man? I hope you can hear. Can you hear me? Yeah, man, that's we got a lot going on with this today. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of action. It's going to be a lot of. I think this game's not even going to be that close. I really don't. I think Buffalo is on a roll. I think they're on a mission this year. They embarrassed the Super Bowl defending champions last week, 31-10. Absolutely humiliated them. Gunner. Saw a crazy fact. It's been nearly 11 years since the Lions, Jags, Giants, and Jets all won on the same day. Isn't that funny? I'll do you one better for a New York point of view, Gunner. New York point of view. The Jets, Giants, Mets, and Yankees all won on the same day for the first time since 2009. So how about that? Now we can add the Lions, the Jags, and wow, it's really been a long time. So anyway, we got the kickoff going. The Bills aren't going to take the ball out, as most kickoffs get returned. Don't get returned, I should say. Most kickoffs just start at the 25-yard line and move forward with that. So it's all good. But anyway, we're going to come out here. The Bills are getting the ball first. And again, the games yesterday were ridiculous. The Cardinals, they were getting torn up by the Raiders, came back and won. The Dolphins, who saw that coming down 28-7 in the start of the fourth quarter? They come back and won. And the Jets down by 13 points with a minute 55 to go in the game. Even though the Jets, there was still like a minute 20 left in the game, the Jets still hadn't scored the first of 2 necessary touchdowns. Someone's already injured on the kickoff on the Titans. So we've already had that right off the bat. So the Jets went out and they scored 2 touchdowns in basically a minute and 20. I know it was a minute 55 when they got the ball, but basically a minute and 20. They had no timeouts. They got the touchdown. Someone left Corey Davis wide the hell open. Then they left. Then they got the onside kick, which was almost impossible with today's rules with onside kicks. And then they scored again with Garrett Wilson, their freaking top wide receiver. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty pumped up about the Jets doing that. Let's just see if that'll be a momentum, or we'll find out in the next few weeks if that was just luck for them. So we'll see how much impact it has. They're the first team to do it since 2001. The first team to do it since the Bears did it in 2001 to come back 13 points down in the last 2 minutes of the game, under 2 minutes, and win. Daniel's in the room. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Here we go. That's right, Daniel. Here we go. The Bills, I expect to win this game. The Raiders right now are 0-2. The Titans are going to be 0-2 after this game. I just don't see the Titans winning this game. I just don't see it. I don't see it. That's my prediction. And I'm sure it's all yours predictions. I'm not even a Bills fan. I'm a Bills Mafia fan. I'm a fan of the fans. So the Bills going forward and winning tonight is pretty obvious. I think that's pretty obvious. I just, the Titans, what they show, I know you can't judge an NFL season on 1 week or even the first 2 weeks. How many teams have started out 4-1, let's say, and then not made the playoffs? Or 8-3 and then not make the playoffs? Who did that? Brett Favre and the Jets. Brett Favre, not a good name to mention right now with everything he's going through. But whatever the case, here we are and here we go. We should be getting more people in soon, and more Bills fans should be rolling up. I think Lockport, guys, said he was actually going to be at this game today. So that's interesting to know that he actually is going to be at this game today. I believe Lockport's there. Seems like he goes to a lot of Bills games. Seems like he goes to a lot. So we'll see if we hear from him at some point. And again, guys, you already know I was at the Giants game yesterday. So the big Jets win, I missed it, but I was at Family First. I was at the game with my son, and the Giants played a great game as well. They won 19-16, and Baker Mayfield is trash, man. That dude is garbage. I don't see what the hype was ever big about him. I just don't. Michael, another one in the basement, another cellar dweller accounted for. Michael's in the basement. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Michael, as you know, we were there yesterday at the Giants game, man. What a game. What a great game by the Giants, man. Defense was on point. The offense was sputtering at times, looked a little boring, but they came through and they won the game, man. The Giants are 2-0. 2-0. Who knew? Who thought that? So here we go, Bills opening drive. Go Giants big time, man. They're 2-0. Isn't that great? The Jets are 1-1. The Jets are 1-1. They got the Bengals next week. Maybe they should start Mike White against the Bengals. Freaking Joe Flacco, 4 touchdowns, 307, no picks. Wow, you give the guy time, he looks like the old Flacco. That was a really impressive win by the Jets, and we took receipts on the game. Took receipts. So, but it's nice to see the team actually backed up Robert Saleh in his words. He obviously has the support of the team. And Brian Dable obviously has the support of the players too, man. What a great game. What a great Giants game. It's great to be there. Oh, right up the gut. Singletary. Boom, man. What a run. What a run. Right off the bat, up the gut, man. Good run by Singletary, man. Good blocking up front. Bang, nice cut. Look at that hole. My gosh, I could have ran through that hole. Beautiful. Beautiful carry right there. Bruin, what is up? Bruin, another cellar dweller accounted for. Bruin's in the basement. What's up, Bruin? Singletary had, I didn't see the yard. It looked like he picked up about 15 yards, though, easy. The Bills are on a mission this year. They are on a mission. Look at that. We got back to the line of scrimmage there. Bills are on a definite mission this year. They've been, as you guys already know, I'm just stating the obvious, man. They've lost in the playoffs the last 2 years in a row to Kansas City. You guys have to want to see Kansas City in the playoffs this year. So when you go on to win the Super Bowl, you got through the team that beat you twice. You got through the team that knocked you out twice. That's the team. If I was a Bills fan, that's the team I would want to see in the playoffs. The Chiefs, I would want to go right through them, the Chiefs. So if I was you guys, that's what I would want to see. Oh, past the Singletary, but right back to the line of scrimmage. They didn't do much there either. Gunner, my heart is already racing. I bet it is, bro. Come on, man. This is your team, man. This is what it's like. I'll be doing the Jet game Sunday. You guys will get to see me in rare form. You see me like you never seen me before when I do a Jets game. Wait till I do my Jets. You guys have seen nothing. You think my anger with the Yankees is something. Wait till you see me do a Jets game. Now, who's hurt? Somebody's down. Who went down? A lineman? Oh, yeah. I can't see the number yet. Who went down? You guys can't afford numbers. Who's number 60? Who can afford linemen going down? The Jets have Becton out for the year. The Jets have Dwayne Brown comes in as his replacement, 5-time Pro Bowler, 37 years old. He's out for the next 4 weeks. So we got our rookie in there who actually played pretty well. You said, oh, he's walking on his own. He's fine. He's fine. One play, he'll be out. He'll be back in. But what a great day of comeback Sunday, huh, guys? Great big day of comeback NFL Sunday. Surprising games. And I'll be doing the Giants Cowboys next Monday night. The Bengals lost to them. I can't believe the Bengals lost to the Cowboys. The Bengals are 0-2. Maybe last year was a Cinderella story for them. I don't know. There goes Allen. Up. The boys a sack. Go, Josh. Oh, I think he made the first down. Good run by Josh, man. How can you not account for Josh Allen if you're on the defense for the Titans? Wow. Yo, Buffalo is jammed, which I would have expected, man. Their stadium is packed out. Look at this Josh Allen going, man. I would just be so concerned that he's going to get hurt, man, doing all the things that he does, man. That's the chance he gets you have to take when you have a great quarterback, young, and he likes to run. I guess that's the chance you got to take, watching him go. That's the chance you got to take, man. But I would be nervous every time he ran the ball. I'd be nervous. And I know when Zach comes back, that's what we're going to be worried about with him too. But I'm more worried about is he going to turn into an NFL quarterback or not first. Gunner, what a big play by Allen. Always hurdling. Yeah, I know. He loves hurdling players and stiff arm. I want to see a stiff arm again. Give me the stiff arm by Allen, man. I want to see another classic stiff arm. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, man. Singletary up the gut. Maybe got a couple yards on that. I don't know. Didn't look like too much. Oh, Ed Oliver is out. That's right. He's got an ankle injury. How long is he out for? How long is Ed Oliver out for, man? That's a pretty decent loss. And Gabe Davis is out also, I see. They both have ankle issues. All right, let's see. We got first down. They're going to score on this drive, guys. You already know it. They're going to score on this drive. They're definitely scoring a touchdown on this drive. They're moving right down. They're walking right down the field. This game, I got a feeling this game is not going to be close. The Titans just don't. I know they're a playoff team or whatever else, man, but there's just something about them that's just not. They're an above-average team, I guess, man, that seems to make the playoffs. They got good coach. Mike Vrabel's a good coach. He's already proven that. It's just, they're just missing. They're just missing something, the Titans, to make them that, to put them over the top. I mean, goodness gracious, you had Julio Jones last year too, man. You couldn't do anything with him. Tannehill is as good as you're going to get with Tannehill. He's a decent quarterback, but you're not going to go much further with him. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a quarterback. I don't know. Because obviously Derrick Henry is their whole offense. Without Henry, they're not even in the playoffs. They're not even in the playoff conversation without Derrick Henry. They're not even in the conversation. Look at Stephon Diggs last week. 8 catches for 122 yards. And a lot of those were on Jalen Ramsey, the guy that trashed Josh Allen. Remember that? The guy that said the Bills made a terrible pick with Josh Allen. Remember that? And I know he said a few other things about Josh Allen, too. How does he feel about him now? Ramsey's 0-3 versus Josh Allen. He's been chewed up by him, too. So, like I said, if I was in the media, I would have asked that question right after the game. Right after the game, is Josh Allen still a bad draft pick? That's what they should have asked him. Why wouldn't you ask him that? If you talk the trash, you got to eat it. You got to learn how to eat the trash, too. You talked it, and you got to eat it because he's been killing them. Been killing them, man. That makes me think like Sauce Gardner runs his mouth a lot. I like him, but let's see. He's got to be covering Diggs this year. He's going to have to cover Tyreek Hill. Let's see what you got, kid. Let's see what you got. Another first down and more. Down to the 10-yard line. Down to the 10-yard line. Knox. No, they're going right into the end zone, guys. Right into the end zone. Boom. Wide open, too, man. Nobody was covering him. Nobody. Wide open. It's like when the Jets came back yesterday. You see how open Corey Davis was? It's like the Browns are just like, we won this game anyway. He was like unbelievably wide open, man. Nobody covered him. Knox is right there. They're scoring a touchdown here, guys. They've been marching right down the field and chewing a lot of clock. They've been chewing a lot of the clock, man. It's a 9:15 left. So they've already had the ball a good just about 6 minutes already. Already about 6 minutes. Subscribe, hit the like button, bell notice, comment, do all of that stuff you guys already knew if you're new in the basement, man. And I will be on tomorrow night for the Yankees and Pirates. What an exciting game. But the Yankees should be able to sweep them. So, I'll be right back here tomorrow night and Wednesday. Then we got the 4-game series against the Red Sox after that, which the Yankees should take in. They should take control of these next 2 series, guys. They have to. Then we got the Jays after that. That's the biggest one that we got coming up after that. But you guys know me. I'll be on tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll be live streaming those Yankee games as well. And, of course, the Jets on Sunday. I'll be right here in the basement, 1 o'clock. All right, let's go. They're on the 11-yard line. 11-yard line, first and goal. You guys already know. You already know they're scoring. Boom, nice little dump pass. Oh, he shook him off. Go, man, go, go, go. Wow. Wow. What a play. What a play. Oh, man, what a missed tackle, man. Wow. Gilliam, man, should have been taken down in the backfield. Little dump pass by Allen. He should have been down in the backfield, man. Little dump off to Gilliam. Look at it right there. Boom. Bad tackling. That's arm tackling. He's not wrapping up. Nobody's wrapping up, man. It's an arm tackle. He missed it. Touchdown. Forget it. 7-0. What a play. Gardini in the basement. Another cellar dweller accounted for in the basement. And now it is officially 7-0 Buffalo. Gardini, John, I'm not a negative Nancy, but the Jets won because Chubb ran the ball in. Okay. I'll take anything the Jets can do. They ran the ball in. Right. Nick Chubb should have ran out of bounds, let the clock run down, but this is probably what he's figuring. It's less than 2 minutes left. Let me score the touchdown. Let me get my 3rd touchdown of the game, right? And this is the Jets. We're up 30-17. Their probability chance of winning was 99.9%. No one has come back from being 13 points down since 2001. The Chicago Bears were the last team in 2001 to come back from 13 points down with less than 2 minutes to go. So, yes, Nick Chubb was a part of why they won yesterday, but the Jets still had to score 2 touchdowns and recover an onside kick, Gardini. They still had a lot of work to do. Once they had to do that work, they got it done. Garrett Wilson, 2 touchdowns, 102 yards receiving, big time. So, yes, Nick Chubb is probably the reason why that happened, but the Jets still had to score 2 touchdowns and recover an onside kick in that last minute and 55 seconds, Gardini. So, they actually had a lot of work to do. So that's that. The Giants defense did look great. I was at the game. Gunner, what a play. TD. Gardini, Jets fan rooting for the Bills. Nope. Gardini, I root for the Bills Mafia. Why? Because the Bills Mafia has gone through holy hell like the Jets fan that I have gone through. You've been a fan of these teams. You've been a fan of dumpster fires for years and years and years. So the Bills and the Jets fans are in the same boat when it comes down to all the beatings and punching bags we've taken from the Patriots and the rest of the NFL. So the Buffalo Bills fans and the Jets fans have been in the same boat forever. The Bills fans have actually had it worse over the last 25 years than the Jets have. So, yeah, and in this game, Bills, Titans, wouldn't matter which team I go for. They're both AFC. The Bills being the AFC East, the Jets aren't going to be anywhere near the Bills, so I don't mind going for them. Daniel with 7-0 Bills. That's right. Gunner, here's a trivia question. Who was the last left-handed quarterback to win a playoff game? The last left-handed quarterback to win a playoff game. That's a good question, Gunner. It's a good question. Good question. Jets defense looked horrible again. That's what the biggest improvement coming into the season. Looking rough. I don't know, Gardini. The Jets defense is still coming around. I mean, I could sit here and say the Giants have Brian Dable. He's going to be, he's all offense, right? Develop Josh Allen. Daniel Jones didn't look that great yesterday. Goodini. I mean, what's your point? The Jets defense, we won the game. The Jets defense made an incredible interception at the end of that game. If you want to hate on the Jets during this program, Goodini, go ahead and hate on them, man. But how did they score 2 touchdowns and the onside kick recovery? Chubb gave them that opportunity to do it, but they still had to get it done. Did they not get it done? They did get it done. The Jets offense scored more points than the Giants offense scored. What does that tell you? The Giants offense is supposed to be good with Brian Daboll, right? Jets defense looked horrible. Biggest improvement coming into the season looking rough. Okay, Gardini, I get it. You're a hater of the Jets, and that's fine. Best lefty was Steve Young, in my opinion. Amen. That's right, Michael. Best lefty was Steve Young. That's right. It was Tebow. Tebow! Good one, yeah, when he was with the Broncos and beat the Steelers. That's right. Who is saying DJ going to look great? Everyone looking Stroud and you for next year. Who is saying Daniel Jones going to look great? Everyone is looking to Stroud and Young next year. All right, good. Congratulations, Gardini. I hope you get them. You love coming in here and hating on things right off the bat, bro. So what are you going to say if the Jets do win 6 or 7 games this year? If you want to hate on the Jets, that's fine, brother. I don't care. You can hate on them all you want. You can say they got lucky yesterday. You can say they, that the 2 touchdowns and the onside kick they had to get, how'd they pull all that off? If they're such a horrible team, how'd they pull all that off? I was surprised the Giants could score anything yesterday, to be honest with you. They couldn't even move the ball. They won 19-60. Their defense looked incredible, but Baker Mayfield sucks. Who are they going a defense against? The Panthers? They have such a great offense. So I could sit here and say the Giants defense did look great. But who did they look great against, really? In the end, who did they look great against? Baker Mayfield and Ryan Tannehill? Is that what you're selling me on, Gardini? Best lefty was Steve Young. Michael, I agree with you there 100%. There he goes. Gardini's bringing paragraphs. Watch out. I'm not. It's just that everyone is saying the Jets look like winning 7. Why do you hate that so much, though, Gardini? Why do you hate that the Jets had a great draft and that they might win 7+ games? Why does that bother you so much? Why does that bother you so much? The Jets beat the Titans, Gardini. You always say the Jets are trash. So for me to say the Giants beating the Titans isn't that great a deal because the Jets beat them. The Jets beat them last year when they were the #1 team in the AFC. So that you hating the Jets, right, and say how horrible the Jets are. Well, if the Jets could beat the #1 team in the AFC last year, why would that be so great that the Giants beat them? The Giants keep winning. They have no shot at Young. He's going right. If the Giants keep winning, which they should, the Giants look really good. They really do look good. They're 2-0. I'm very happy that they're 2-0. I don't hate on the Giants like other people hate on the Jets. It's bizarre how people like Gardini would get so upset that the Jets had a great draft and people are predicting them to win 7 games. Who cares? It's the Jets. I don't know why that bothers him so much. The Giants definitely won't. Yeah, they won't even be in the running for those quarterbacks if they keep winning, and the Giants probably will keep winning. Giants probably will keep winning. Brian Daboll's a good coach, and the team looks like they respect their coach, so that should bring you some wins. Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, that's right, Michael. That's exactly what's going to happen. It was really fun being at that Life Stadium yesterday anyway, watching the Giants. It was a great time. We had a really good time. There goes Henry. Henry got stuffed right off the bat. He got stuffed. I'm telling you, the Bills are going to win this game big. They're going to win big. The Jets have studs all around the team. Looks like the Jets have studs all around. Their team looks bad other than Wilson, Carter, Sauce, and the other picks. Since when did this Joe Douglas? He's the best thing to happen to you since Revis. Well, Joe Douglas is a general manager, so he'd be the best thing that happened for us. And since Mike Tannenbaum is really what you're looking for, not Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis is a player. Joe Douglas is a GM. So he's the greatest GM the Jets have had since Mike Tannenbaum, who drafted Darrelle Revis and built the Jets up to the 2 AFC championship games that they ultimately lost, but they brought up that incredible defense back then. So that's probably what you meant, that he's referring to. Mike Tannenbaum would be more of a accurate analysis there. Would be more accurate to compare Douglas to Mike Tannenbaum than Douglas to Darrelle Revis. They have no shot at Young. He's going to number 3. Gardini, I already read yours. Anyway, anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. Still 7-0. Flag on the Bills. So the Titans get a first down because of the Bills' defense not holding it down. Because other than that, the Titans don't really look like they're going to move the ball too much. Oh, he hit him a little late. Come on with this. He hit him a little late. Just a little. Henry up the gut. He got about a solid 8 yards on that. He got a solid 8 yards. Michael, chill out, Godini. You're a guest. Act like one. Don't have to keep beating a dead horse. Yeah, well, yep. I'm not. It's a sports discussion, and I'm giving my opinions. Godini, I like you being in the basement. I think you're a good cellar dweller. You do bring a lot to the table, but you do go you come in and go all in on the Jets. Like, who cares, dude, if the Jets have a great draft and people are predicting 7 wins? You come in with this anger sometimes that's just uncalled for, bro. And I don't know. I don't get it. That's all I'm saying. I don't get it. You're welcome in here every time. You bring a lot to the table when it comes to baseball. Your knowledge is good. But sometimes you come in the basement with such anger and such strong convictions, and you repeat the same thing. You've been telling me about the Jets suck for the last 3 or 4 chats, man. Okay already. If they don't win 7 games, congratulations. You got your dream, okay? Other than that, I don't care about it anymore. Right, Michael, yes, you made your point. Exactly. You made your point. You say it all the time about the Jets. You made your point. Bruin, wonder where Alberto. Yeah, I had to shut him down the other day. He was cursing too much, Bruin. He was cursing too much. Alberto was dropping F-bombs, man, so I had to kick him out of the room the last time. I had to kick him out of the basement, man. You guys all know how we do it in here. There's no cursing, no caps. It's nothing personal in here, and he just got too hyper, man, Bruin. That's what happened. So he probably not, I had to boot him the other night. That's all. He was dropping F-bombs. I'm not gonna deal with that. All right. Well, the Titans are down here on the 11-yard line, man. Down here on the 11-yard line. Nothing. He got nothing. They were all ready for that. He got nothing. Nothing. Yeah, Bruin. Yep, that's what happened, brother. Anyway, guys, a lot of comebacks yesterday, which was really exciting. Who knew? I got a friend of mine who's a Dolphin fan. When we were sitting at the Giants game, which was a great game, I was looking at all the scores on the board, and I'm like, oh, and I was just ready to text him to make fun of his team, but the Jets were still losing too, so I couldn't really do it. And then they came all the way back too. Oh, my gosh, what a great game. Kyler Murray, another great game. And these guys came back. And the Raiders are 0-2. Who saw that coming? So there's been some real good comeback Sundays yesterday. Oh, that was caught. That was caught on the 2-yard line, man. All right. Gardini, unrelated. Mike Evans is the most dirty play. Oh, yeah, I saw all that mess. I saw the highlights yesterday since Dominic and Sue. I saw all the highlights of Mike Evans, and I know the issues they've had all the way back with the Saints from a couple of years ago. And that's been ongoing between these two teams apparently for a while, man. He does come in with some blindside cheap shots, man. I'll give you that. That's true. I saw those highlights last night. It was crazy. That was the first time Brady beat the Saints since being a Buck. Really good, Bruin. Really good week for football. Yeah, it was a great week for football. What an amazing day yesterday for a lot of teams, man. Just a lot of teams coming back and doing their thing yesterday. My gosh, I mean, I think the Raiders and the Ravens blowing those leads late in the game. I mean, that was to me in a way worse than the Browns blowing. I mean, the Browns was bad. That was bad. But I mean, being up 28-7 going into the fourth quarter, my gosh, man, you think you would hang on to that, man? They got outscored. Dolphins outscored them 28-3 in the fourth quarter, 28-3. The Bills are challenging this catch, man. I don't know. It looked pretty good. Gardini, Derrick Henry, 2-yard punt. Yeah, I would go with. Why would you not go with Derrick Henry, right? That's who you go with here. Goes right back to Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, right? That's who you hand the ball off to your bull. He's the bull. That's who you give it to. And if he doesn't get in the first time, give it to him a second time. He's going to get in. He's going to get in. That's what I would do. Tie this game up. But, I mean, they marked down the field a lot. I mean, the Bills had some penalties that didn't help. One thing I was impressed with yesterday, the Giants kept Mayfield, even though I'm not a Mayfield fan, I think he's a little overrated. They kept him boxed in. The Giants kept the pressure on the whole game. Their defense kept the pressure on the entire game. I loved it. They never pulled back. They never dropped in, weird prevent defense. They kept bringing the pressure, man. The field goal kicker Gano, my gosh, that guy's got a leg and a half on him, man. That guy can hit from anywhere on the field. And we were sitting right there and ground level around the 20-yard line, man. You can see these field goals like this guy's got a leg. When you're there seeing it live and you're close, it's incredible. It's more amazing than seeing it on TV how far that kick really is when you see it that close in person. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Gardini, I'm being as serious as possible here. Brady finally looks his age so far. Yeah, he's looking. I mean, eventually, Father Time gets everybody. Father Time gets everybody. Eventually, he does. And Brady probably should retire after this year. Probably should. I mean, it's like Peyton Manning's last year when they won the Super Bowl. It wasn't because of Peyton Manning. The Broncos' defense was incredible. It's incredible. He probably just wants to get another. Well, here we go. Baker's bottom 20 quarterback, and yes, Wink defense is blitz all day, every day. Yep, 100%, Gardini. That's what they did. Here we go with the play. And it's Derrick Henry up the gut. Boom! Touchdown, right up the gut. All Seahawks fans I know agreed with the Gunner says all Seahawks fans I know agreed with the pass at the goal line. Apparently Lynch was only got the goal line 2 times in 7 attempts that season. Really? Wow, Gunner, I didn't know that. Wow. Interesting. I still would have gone with Lynch, though, wouldn't you have? I mean, because to me, the Seahawks made the play that beat the Patriots right before the half in that same game. I don't think he beat Belichick twice on the same type of play that they did. So we're tied 7-7 now. Michael, possibly play action may work too. Yeah, you know what? Even though they did score Derrick Henry, a good play action there definitely would have worked because you have to account for Derrick Henry. You have to account for him. So a play action, probably everybody would have bid on that. Everybody would have bitten on a play action. So I could see that happening. Gardini, I called it. Yeah, you did. You called that one. Yep, right up the gut. You called it. Michael, Henry's tough. Yeah, he's tough as hell. Bruin, I never knew that. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I did not know that season for Lynch. I still, I think that would have been the move to do. Hindsight is 2020. Yep, it's always 2020. Hindsight's 2020. Sports hindsight, trades, draft picks, it's all 20. Nobody knows. The draft is a gamble. It's rolling the dice. You don't know I think there's 15 Heisman Trophy winners that weren't even drafted. in the history of the game. 15 Heisman Trophy winners were never went undrafted. 15. 15. Interesting stat. Gardini, Vikings Eagles going to be a shootout. Two great receivers. Yeah, it's weird to me. Why are they starting the second game tonight at 8:15? Usually when they do two games on Monday night, the second game's always a West Coast game that starts at 10:15. It's strange that they're doing that way tonight. That's weird. That's weird. I don't get that at all. That's a weird so I guess by halftime of this game, the Vikings Eagles is going to start. Wide open. Diggs was wide. How do you leave Diggs open like that? How's he open like that? He shouldn't be that open. How about Trey Lance? Did you guys see that, man? The guy's out for the whole season. Trey Lance is out for the year. He broke his fibula, man. That's a major injury. Gosh, poor guy, man. Finally gets to become the starter of the 49ers. Are ready to go all in on this kid, and he's out for the season. Now Jimmy G is back in. Think he's not going to take advantage of that? He definitely is, because Jimmy G now is showcasing himself for any team that wants him next year, because he's not going to be on the Niners next year. Call me crazy here. If the Giants play well this season and clear up cap space, go Lamar Jackson? Wow. Wow, that'd be interesting for the Giants. All East Coast games, what can you do? Yeah, they usually, when they have the doubleheader Monday nights, it's usually not two East Coast teams. It's usually one East Coast, one West. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm only paying attention to this game. Good hurdle. Gilliam. Man, Lamar Jackson on the Giants, that would be different. Wow. I don't know. You think the Ravens are going to get rid of Lamar? Boy, they got to be kicking. But the Ravens play the Patriots this week. I would assume they're going to beat the Patriots. The Patriots aren't very good. So the Ravens, especially after blowing that game, they're going to come out pissed. They're going to come out real pissed. Bruin, yikes. Yep, 100%, yikes. All right, well, we got 3rd and 4 here. Let's go. What do they got? First down. Oh, and a flag. Oh, he says he didn't catch it. Did he bobble it? Pass interference, though, on Tennessee. It looks like it might be pass interference on Tennessee. Looks like it might be. Let's see what happens. But he's saying he didn't catch it anyway. Pass interference, defense, so it doesn't matter they didn't catch the ball for automatic first down. I just want to see if Diggs really bobbled. Oh, he's all over him. He's pulling his jersey down. He's all over. Oh, he was kind of bobbling the ball a little bit, so I can see why that wasn't a catch. Gardini's pulling a judge with waiting for the free agency. So yeah, it's true. You never know. You never know. Waiting to see who's going to be the highest bidder. Boy, if the Giants got Lamar Jackson, watch out. They'll be on fire. You got him and Barkley, forget it. Moss didn't go very far on that run. Anyway, anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell buttons, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. What are they saying here? Oh, okay. They're just reviewing the same thing. All right. Anyway. Yeah, we'll be interested in seeing where Lamar goes. If the Ravens don't keep him, I can't see why well, who knows? The salary cap positions and that teams are in, I don't know. There's Diggs again, man. If you're Tennessee, you got to have all hands on deck covering Stephon Diggs, man. This guy is open. Like, it seems like he's open on every play. Every play. Every play, man. Diggs is like open. I can't wait to see what Sauce Gardner does against him. Those are going to be his tests. Gardner runs his mouth, man. Let's see what he does against Diggs and Tyreek Hill when he faces them. It's going to be very interesting, man. He's going to have the test of his career, from his college career as well. So let's see. If he's going to be a Darrelle Revis type, which they claim he's going to be, then he has to be Darrelle Revis and cover the other team's #1 receiver every game. You put $100 for Lamar for MVP. My bet looking great right now. All right. Gunnar, imagine what NFL contracts would look like if Flacco didn't explode the market. Yeah, right. Right. Imagine what NFL Flacco, man, 4 TDs yesterday, 307 passing yards, no picks. No picks. Give the guy time. Look what happened. Where is the crap talker Alberto? Right, LMA. Yeah, he. Oh, did he get it? I think he fell short. Oh no, wait. He got it. I think he got it looks like he got the ball over the line. But where are they marking this ball? Where are they marking it? Are they marking him short? They marked him short. I thought he got the ball over the line. They're going for it, man. They're going for it. 4th and 1. They're going for it. 4th and 1. Wow, let's see what we got. Yeah, Rock. Scared. That's right, Rock. 100%. Scared. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That play did not work. That play action did not work. Wow. Everybody was in Allen's face. Everybody. Look at his play got broken up. It looks like they blitzed the cornerback. They sure did. Wow, he was right in Allen's face. Oh man, that play was busted from the beginning. Boy, what a good call on defense by the Titans. Wow. He came untouched at Allen. Untouched. Wow, good play, man. And McCreary, they had him sent right at Allen just in case they did a play action, and that's exactly what happened. Still in all, though, going for it on 4th down was the right call. I mean, you're already down on the 31-yard line. There's Derrick Henry pounding for yards. Pounding. Gunner, he's gone. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Gardini, Gabriel Davis looks elite, so you can't double Diggs, unfortunately. That's true. It is hard to double Diggs, man, and that's what makes it even better for him. Rock scared, read that. Gardini, I don't know. It's the first quarter, dude. Chill. Yep. It's first quarter. Oh, good defense. Good defense there. Good defense. Let's go. I just lost my screen. All right, here we go. We're back. Man, I'll tell you, there's always something going on in the basement when it comes to this stuff. It's either the computer, the chat, or the TV. Something's always going on. Anyway, 3rd and 6. False start. Looks like a false. Oh, no, did he encroach? Yes, he did. Automatic first down. Yep, offsides. I thought someone pulled them off, but nope, offsides. Yeah, Henry's dragging some guys, man. He looks a lot better this week than he did last week so far. Encroachment. Wow. I thought he got drawn off, but all right, whatever. 3rd and 1. You got to give it to Henry, right? Oh, Tannehill kept it. First down. Tannehill kept it. First down. First down. All right. All right, Titans are ready to play, man. We all expected them to get killed, but so far, man, it's a good game. So far is good, man. They got the AFC. You can't afford to go 0-2 in the AFC. The AFC is the tougher division of the conference in the AFC. Excuse me, than the NFC. The AFC has much better teams than the NFC has. You can't afford to go 0-2 in the AFC. You just can't. Can't afford to do it. And the Raiders are already there. They're already 0-2, which nobody really saw that. What about the Jaguars yesterday? 24-0 over the Colts. Who saw that coming? 24-0. Shut out the Colts. That was a very impressive win by the Jaguars, man. They came out and really broke it down on the Colts. Really broke it down. Gunner, already 2 costly penalties by Buffalo. Yep, 2 costly ones, man. They had 3rd and 6 there, and the other one, they're helping the Titans move down the field. They're helping them move down the field, man. 2 costly penalties, yep. Oh, the Broncos aren't that good. The Broncos are in the toughest division in the NFL. The Raiders, the Chiefs, the Chargers. Overall, that's the toughest division. But the Broncos are going to finish in 4th in that one. They fumbled 2 times on the goal line. Last week. It was awful. We'll see what happens with the Broncos, man, but I didn't expect much out of them. Anybody new in the base, subscribe, hit the bell notice, hit the like button, hit the comments. Keep it rolling here. We got a pretty good game tonight so far. And the Rams, man, they came out yesterday and beat up on the Falcons. Even though the Falcons made a little bit of a comeback themselves, even though they lost, they still tried to make a comeback, man. That was pretty interesting as well. So there were a lot of great games yesterday. A lot of great games. There was a lot of games that looked like there was going to just be monster blowouts yesterday, and it turned out not the case. Not the case. Even the Falcons came back. I think the final in that was, 31-27? I mean, it was like 31-10 at one point. So the Rams should be a little concerned about their defense. They got their doors blown off in week 1 by the Bills. And then yesterday, the Falcons almost came all the way back. Michael, 49ers with Garoppolo are a better team. Feel bad for Lance. That was brutal. Yeah, that was really brutal. Well, how disappointing is that for the kid, man? You know, the team believes in you. You sit last year. Then you come out this year. You're going to be the starter. You're ready to rock and roll, ready to get going with a decent 49er team. You got good receivers, good team, and this happens to you. Now Jimmy G is out, right, and he is on a campaign, Jimmy G campaign, so you know he's going to bring it hardcore this year. He's going to be on a different team next year because they're going to go with Trey Lance again next year. So Jimmy G is as good as gone from the 49ers, and he's not going to be a backup next year. He's going to be starting for somebody next year. This is going to be a showcase year for him. Boom! Untouched. Sack. Untouched. Michael, 49ers with I read that. Dean, welcome to the basement. Welcome to the basement, Dean. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, the like button, do all that. Let's see what you got to say, Dean. Would the Titans winning tonight make the Giants week 1 win more important? Would it make it more important? Every win's important. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Would the Titans winning tonight make the Giants week 1 make it look better is what you mean, Dean? Like, would it make the Giants win over the Titans look even stronger, better? Because the win was definitely important. So if the Titans beat the Bills tonight, what does that make the Giants look like? It makes the Giants look like studs. To be down 13-0 and come back and win that game was incredible. That just showed a lot about the Giants' mentality under the new coaching system already. To come back being down 13-0. Just the last year or two, they probably would have lost that game. And Barkley going off last week was great as well. The Titans could not contain Barkley at all. Michael, they were smart to keep him. Hell yeah, they were. They almost traded him a couple of times, Garoppolo. They almost did. Now look how happy they are to have kept him. So they were smart keeping him for sure. But this will be the last year they're going to have him. Wow. Wide open. Right across the middle, wide open. First down. 3rd and 15. How is he that open? He was wide open. Leonard Williams sprained MCL injury. Yeah, when he went down, I knew he wasn't coming back. He was on the ground for a while. We were right near that We were right there. We saw it. When I saw him went down with a knee injury, I'm like, that's not going to be good. Leonard Williams has been great for the Giants. He's been better for the Giants than he was for the Jets. He's been much better for the Giants than he was for the Jets. So, Henry got nothing there. Michael, Lance injury could take more than a year to get back. That was brutal. The ankle was shattered. Terrible. Yeah, you know what, Michael? You're right. It could be longer than a year. It could be like that Alex Smith kind of injury, man. That was real brutal. His NFL career may never take off, depending on how bad this injury is. It's a good point, Michael. They may, and Jimmy G may end up just staying there. You're right. That was a really brutal injury. It was really disgusting to look at. I saw, again, we got home from the game last night. I watched it. I watched a lot of the highlights, and that was it was a pretty disgusting injury, man. I feel bad for the kid. It really, really sucks. You'd rather have torn your ACL. At least you know you're going to be back in a year. Look at the pressure the Bills are bringing. Oh, good dump off, man. Wow, what is going on? Little dump off pass. He gained like 15 yards. Up, flag. There's a flag down. Maybe holding. Maybe holding. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. But it's got to be against the Titans because it's more back by the line. Oh, personal foul. Face mask on the Titans. Wow. So it did happen by alignment. So I was right there. Gunner. Edmonds is starting the season hot. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Gunner. Gardini. Rick Gates broke his leg last year, similar to what Smith was. Rough, yeah, no doubt. Henry in the basement. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Henry Hill is in the basement. What's up, Henry? What is up, Henry? Good to see you in here, brother, as always. As it's always good to see every cellar dweller. I think Lockport's at the game, guys. I think Lockport said he was going to this game. He seems like he goes to a lot of Buffalo Bills games. So I'm pretty sure he's there. That's why we haven't seen him yet. Well, you know, we always try to account for all the cellar dwellers. And Rick the Ninja could be in here. We never know. He usually pops up out of nowhere. Dean. Dean is back. Dean says Wink has been the biggest difference for the Giants. Yes, hell yes. Huge upgrade for Patrick Graham. Excited to see what he can do with Thibodeau and Aziz. Oh, yeah, man. Wink has been the big difference for the Giants. There's no doubt about it. He brings a lot of pressure. He brings a lot of heart. He's got the team. You can tell right now in these first two games with the Giants, this is a whole different regime in there. Whole different regime. The confidence is there. The team, the coaches has the backing of the team. And they're playing a full 60 minutes of football, the New York Giants are this year. Full 60-minute games, man. Even though it's the first 2 weeks and it's hard to determine a season, what we've seen in the first 2 weeks from the New York Giants is something hasn't been seen in a few years. Man. So they're all in with their coaching staff, and Wink has been incredible for them. Kept the pressure on all day yesterday and the week before. So good comment, Dean. I like that, man. Very good. I like that one. Good analysis there. Oh, Michael, I remember seeing that Monday night game when Joe Theismann got his leg broken, Lawrence Taylor. That was the most disgusting injury I ever saw live. Now, I'll throw one out there. And especially you, Michael, because you're older than me, even though I'm not far behind you. Do you remember Tim Crumry's injury in the Super Bowl for the Bengals? Not last year, obviously, for people that don't know Crumry, but way back when he played against the Niners. That foot injury, his foot was like this. Literally, anybody want to see? You pull up YouTube, Tim Crumry. Starts with a K. Crumry. His ankle and his tendons tore so badly, man. His foot literally, in the middle of the play, you can see his foot flopping around like that. It was really disgusting to look at. It really was. And Trey Lance's injury is right up there with Theismann and Crumry's. Gardini, complete lowered body fractures are the scariest thing in the NFL. Amen. They are. Amen. And now that you can't hit high on a lot of guys are going low now. The NFL, I understand the concussions and the protocols and all of that. I get it. But they're forcing guys to go low now. Now they're going to start hitting low. You're going to see a lot more lower body injuries, a lot more of them. Henry, did you listen to the Ozzy songs on your way to the Giants game? I did, Henry. I did listen to the songs. They're okay. You're right. They're a lot softer than you'd expect out of Ozzy. But on the same hand, what Ozzy where he is now, what more? I mean, they were decent songs, man. They were decent. They were decent. You know, you go in, it's like when I brought up Metallica's Saint Anger album. If that was Metallica's debut album, they would have never made it in the music business ever. That was so Ozzy's. These two were okay. Ozzy Osbourne is a legend, as we all know. So they were okay. They were okay, Henry. But I did listen to it, man. They were okay. You know, we're always expecting like Ozzy, man. You're like, you know, you expect what you've known for years from Black Sabbath through his solo career and everything else. So we all go in with that, you know, with that mentality. So they were okay. They were okay, Henry, but I appreciate it, man. Like you guys know, when you guys tell me stuff, I write it down and I check it out. So yeah, Henry, they were okay. But if those are the two best ones on the album, I'm going to listen to the whole album anyway, but I did listen to those two and they were okay. But if they're the two best, I can only wonder what the rest of the album is like. Michael, where am I here? Henry, did you listen? I read that. Mike, okay, I'm caught up. Michael, guys, start spreading the news to all your friends and family. Let's get 1,000 dwellers for Johnny. Talk it up. Get me to 1,000. You guys are the reason we're here at all. That's right, Michael. Let your friends, your family know. But I don't know what I'm at, 7 something, 7:15, somewhere around there. We can get to the 1,000. We can get to the 1,000 with your guys' help. Because I don't promote myself, guys. I really don't. I come on here, YouTube. I have social media. I have IG and I have Twitter. And I'm very rarely on them because I'm not used to having them. So I just come through YouTube. And to have what I have now is incredible because of you guys. You guys make this channel happen. So good pass, right down, open, man, almost in midfield. Good throw right there. That'd be cool. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for the shout out, man. So yeah, everybody, please, man, let your friends, let your family know. Get me to 1,000. Get this channel to 1,000. This channel is for all of us. It's for everybody, man. It's for everybody. We have fun. Even you, Gardini, it's for you too, brother. Even I love you, Gardini. I do, man. You bring it strong, man. You bring it hard. And sometimes you go over and above. But you're part of the basement, man. And everybody in here has their own personalities in here. And we can kind of see everybody's personality. But I love all of my regular cellar dwellers who are all here. You guys make this channel. And I love coming on here because you guys inspire me to come on. I don't want to go on too long because I'll be giving you a Lunicorn tissue session, which we don't need. Gardini, Wink got run out of Baltimore for injuries. Look what he did with the Giants mid-defense last year to this year. Hell yeah, brings the pressure. I love it. It's old school style football right there. Henry, Dak Prescott's injury was pretty bad. Yeah, that was a pretty bad injury also, man. It was. These were uglier, but Dak's injury was pretty bad. Gardini, Gordon Hayward open. Oh, yeah, Gordon Hayward. I don't even have to read the rest. I know what you're talking about. That ankle snapped. Oh, man, that was a really bad one. I remember Gordon Hayward. I just saw Gordon Hayward. I already know where you're going with that. That was a real ugly one, too. Yep, definitely ugly. Michael, correct, Henry. Good comparison. Yep, hell yeah, that was a good comparison. I agree. Oh, just overthrew him. Just overthrew Knox. But there is a flag down. Maybe interference. It looked like it. Looked like he put pass interference. Yep, that's what it is. We're getting this ball down there, buddy. Good comparison, Michael. Absolutely. Yep. Bruin, that Tim Krumrie injury sounds gnarly. You got to look that up. Tim Krumrie, it was in the Super Bowl against the 49ers. It was way back. And Boomer Esiason was the quarterback of the Bengals. That's how long ago it was. But it was gruesome, man. It was gruesome. He went to grab somebody, man, and his foot stayed, and the rest of his body went, and his foot snapped. So when it came out from under the defender, it was just flopping all over the place. Oh, good cut. I didn't go very far. Henry, they were decent, and those were probably the two best songs on the album. The guitar solo was insane the guitar solo was incredible, man. You know, back when Ozzy had Randy Rhoads, one of the greatest guitarists of all time. I mean, Randy Rhoads is amazing. It was so sad that the guy died so young, man. But yes, two good songs, man. I love guitar solos. That's always going to keep me in there, man. It's always going to keep me on. But I'm going to listen to the rest of the album on a day where I'm not on here and I have the time. I'm going to listen to the whole thing. So those are the two best ones. I can only imagine what the rest is like. And I don't mean that those songs were bad. They were definitely good songs, man. They were decent. Nathan, what's up in the basement? Nathan, I haven't seen you in a little bit. All right. Get you for a little bit and then switch over to Tim Gross to watch him stream my Vikings take on the Eagles. Cool, man. All right, good. Well, glad to have you in the room, in the basement for a little bit, Nathan. If you're Vikings, go on over and see your Vikings. I can't blame you there, man. You got to watch your team. You got to support your team. I get that. I get that, brother. Gardini, penalties a B for fantasy. Yeah, I don't play fantasy football. I don't even understand. Lou, the Lunicorn is your fantasy guy. You want to talk fantasy sports and do all that? Any one of you guys that want to know about fantasy, Lou's your guy for that. I don't play fantasy. I don't bet. I don't do any of that stuff. So I know fantasy's huge. All that. I know it's huge, but the Lunicorn is the man for fantasy stuff. That's his world. That's his thing. I don't get into the betting and stuff. I just watch games. Oh, that was a bad throw there, man. Come on, 3rd and 1. That's it. Come on, Josh. Not a good throw there. Nathan, I'm ahead of you. Wow, first time. Can't believe it. Have to get used to that because I won't be when Tom Grossi comes on. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you there, brother. Gardini, if I told you the top 3 pass leaders after week 2 are Flacco, Tua, and Wentz, I'd call you insane. Ha ha, that's right. They are. That is so true, Gardini. Good point. Good point. Think about that. If we were told at the end of week 2, obviously this game's not over. We're just saying up until this game that the league leaders in passing would be Flacco, Tua, and Wentz. Who would believe that? Nobody. Nobody would have believed that. Good point, Gardini. Good point. I like that. Yep. Nobody would believe that. Nobody. You would bet everything you had that wouldn't be true. It's unbelievable, but true. Good point. Henry, don't forget to hit those likes. That's right. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling. That's right. Remember to hit that like button. Drop comments, the whole thing, man. That's it. Like I said, I love coming on here. That's it. I just come on here and have fun, guys. That's it. It's nothing more than that. It's all good. Just 1,000 subs is like a goal of mine. Just a little short-term goal to get to, man. I think it'd be cool to get there. But for the most part, we're just in here because doing this is fun. We're watching the games anyway. Why not watch it with people, right? Why not have fun in here? Just watch it. Just be fans, man. Be the fans that we are. That's it. Michael, remember when Dave Javecki broke his arm pitching? Oh, come on, man. We're going in. He missed it. Did he miss that or make it? I was not looking. I saw the tail end of it. Hold on a second. I looked up and I just saw the ball beyond the goalpost. I don't know if he made that or missed it. And now they're going to commercial, so who the hell knows? Did he make it or miss it, guys? I only saw it. It looked, from my angle, it looked like it went left. It looked like it went a little wide left. Did it actually go in? I'm serious. I missed it. Man, Michael, that was a gruesome injury. Yeah, man, that was really bad. Dave Javecki, that broke his arm. Oh, my gosh. Now we're thinking of everything. Do you guys remember I'm trying to think. It was a Buffalo Sabres goalie. You guys, guy got checked in front of him, and his skate came up and slit his jugular right on the ice during the game. And I cannot think of the Sabres goalie name that happened to. It's a true story, man. The blade cut his throat. They saved him. They saved his life, but it was right on the ice. He was bleeding out on the ice right there. This is way before they had the protecting and the throat protector that they have on the goalie. They all wear it now. You see it, man. It hangs down. but I don't remember the Sabres goalie. I'll look it up. I don't remember his name, unless somebody in the room knows his name. But that was as gruesome as an injury as you're going to see, because the guy could have died right there on the ice in the middle of the game. He could have died. So, boy, we're all coming out with these things, man. Boy, there's a lot of chat going on. Let me show you where I left off. Remember when Dave Javecki, there we go. Nathan, waiting all day for Monday night. I'm sure you are. You're a Vikings fan. Sure. Of course, Nathan. It was a false start. Was it? I don't know what happened on that last play. I'm admitting to you guys, I don't know what happened. Michael, if I told you Andrew Thomas was the top-rated offensive tackle in football after week 2, would you believe it? No way. Remember when Gettleman drafted Andrew Thomas? Everybody got all over Gettleman for that. It was like the one great move Gettleman did. It was like the one great move that Gettleman did. Nobody would have believed that, Michael. You're right. 100%. Dan Jennings got hit in the head by a lie. I remember that. Holy crap, yeah. My favorite memory of someone getting hit in the head was Jose Canseco when he played for the Texas Rangers. The ball hit him in the head, then went over the wall for a home run. That was classic. And he's – all right. So he did get the field goal. He did get it. I wasn't sure because I missed it. He smacks the line in there, 7:20, go in the first quarter, builds up 10-7 over the Titans. Thank you, Nathan. Yep, yes, sir. It's good. Gunner, Nathan, it's good. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Bruin, Clint, that's him. Clint Marichuk, that's him. Bruin, man, that was – if you guys haven't seen that injury, you can YouTube that, man. The goalie literally had his jugular sliced by a skate, by a blade. Got sliced. He could have died right there, man. They saved him, man. Yep, that's it. That's it, Bruin. Look that one up if you dare. That is the most disgusting injury, and considering that the guy could have died right there on the ice in front of everybody during a game. Henry, Bills already scored 10 points. That guy said the score was going to be 45-7. No, actually, Henry, he did say 45-10. He did. I have it written down. Even though he's not in here and not going to be, I have it written down. He said 45. Can you see it? The 40 right there. Right there. 45-10. Henry would have 2 TDs and Allen would be sacked 7 times. I wrote it. I tell you, I write things down, guys. And I hold on to it right here. So, yeah. Well, anyway, he said 14-10, but yeah. Correct, Bruin. Yep. Nathan, I'm heading out, ready to watch my Vikings take out the Eagles, get revenge for the. There you go, Nathan. Good luck with your Vikings, brother. Thanks for always dropping in and being a part of the basement, Nathan. Thank you, man. Thank you. Go Vikings for you, buddy. Hope your team wins. Oh, stuffed in the backfield. Henry was stuffed in the backfield. Bruin, I saw that Malachuk injury on YouTube, and it was gruesome. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, my gosh, man. Please. That is disgusting. Clint Malachuk. You guys want to look that up on YouTube? Look it up at your own discretion, man, because that is a disgusting injury. Henry, my bad. Oh, come on, Henry. Who cares, man? That guy's not in here anyway. Yeah. It doesn't matter, man. The guy's not in here anyway. So the Tennessee now is going to have to score like 5 touchdowns to make that 45-10 thing come true. It's 3rd and 10 right now. Tannehill dumped it off in the backfield. He's not going to go to 10 yards. He just made it to the line of scrimmage. So the Tennessee Titans will be punting. Nathan, get our revenge for the NFC Championship and lead the North, defend the North. Yeah, and you got a whole lot going on there. Go Vikings, Nathan. I see what you're saying there, brother. Bruin, I remember a similar injury happened to another player, but I forgot his name. It's a similar injury, Bruin, and I know what you're talking about. The guy, I thought he slid his wrist though on the ice, and he was skating off to the bench, and his wrist was bleeding out. I'm pretty sure that's the only other one I can think of. I don't know if someone else actually got sliced in the throat or not in hockey, but I know there was another guy that got his wrist sliced right open near the net, and he was skating off, and there was blood coming out everywhere. I don't remember that guy's name either. I remember the situation. Joe Expo in the basement, another regular cellar dweller. For those that don't know Joe Expo, it's all right that you're late, brother. You showed up. Joe Expo is a veteran cellar dweller. He's not in the chat a lot, but he's always in my comments. He comments on the videos that I upload. So Joe Expo has been around for again, guys, I've only been doing this since the end of October, beginning of November. My channel says I've been around since 2011, but I never touched it till the end of October, beginning of November last year. So Joe has been around. Joe Expo. Good to see you in here, brother. Jets black unis, Gardini, Jets black unis are the cleanest in the game. They are. I like well, that's what the Jets do. The Jets ownership likes to distract the fans from everything they're not doing as owners and give us really cool things like the black jerseys, the black helmets, the really nice black hats that we have. And that black helmet with the green Jets, that actually is going to look cool. They're going to wear that 3 times. 3 home games, the Jets are going to wear their all black uniforms, jerseys, whatever you want to call them. They're going to wear that 3 times this year, and hopefully they win in them, or they're going to look really good losing in them. We'll see. Michael, I remember when Tony got hit in the face with a fastball. Holy crap, I remember that. I believe Steve Hamilton was the pitcher. I don't remember the pitcher, Michael. Shattered his eye socket, ruined his career. Yeah, Michael, I don't remember if that was the correct pitcher, but I remember that, man. It's like boom, 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 trying to remember now. Mark Stahl for the New York Rangers just a few years ago. Remember this? Mark Stahl threw his body across the ice to help protect the goal. Smashed right on. Never wore a visor. He wears one now. Smashed right and shattered his whole eye socket. It came down for the New York Rangers. Mark Stahl. That must have been maybe about 5-6 years ago that happened. I remember it well. He never wore that visor. Never did. He wears it now. And his whole eye socket. That puck is hardcore, man. That puck smashed his eye socket. I remember that, man. Wow. That hit in the face for Tony, Michael, that reminded me just then of Mark Stahl for the Rangers a few years ago. Nathan, I need Henry to do well on that. Must be for fantasy, right? I don't do fantasy. I can't comment on fantasy. You guys need, when you see the Lunicorn in here, even if we're doing baseball, if the Lunicorn shows up, all your fantasy questions, he can answer them all. I don't know anything about fantasy. I don't do it. I don't know anything about. I don't even know how fantasy works. I don't know anything about it, and I'm not interested in knowing. I just want to watch the games. I just want to watch the games. I don't want to watch players. I want to watch a game. I'm old school. That's just me. Lose your guy for that. Gunner says Bill's defense is feasting so far. Hopefully they keep it up. Yeah, hopefully they do, man. The Titans have moved the ball a little bit, mainly because of the dumb penalties the Bills have had. But right now they're doing all right. Oh man, Knox held on to that ball. He got hit right as he caught it, man. He dropped in for the first down too. Good play. Good play. Gunner, I'm a Bills fan, Nathan. I want 10 sacks and 20. Right, Gunner. That's what everybody wants for their teams. All right, Nathan, we'll see you later again. Let's get that energy. That's right. Take the energy from here and out. So that's it. All right, Nathan, see you later. Joe Expo says the Jets win could have a lot of adrenaline wins coming soon. I hope so. I hope so. Allen's going deep. Caught. Just like that. Just like that. Well, Joe Expo, I'll tell you this. The Jets win could have a lot of adrenaline. That's what you're saying. Now, listen. The Jets win yesterday could do 2 things. One, yes, they could ride that wave, living on that moment. Because, it's going to start. The feeling's going to start to fade as the week goes on. You're getting prepared for the Bengals now at home at MetLife. If the Jets drop the next 2 or 3, then this win was nothing but a fluke. a weird fluke that comes around every 21 years, I guess. But still in all, it's been 21 years since anybody pulled off 13 points down in the last 2 minutes of the game. Allen again, Diggs, open, down to the 12-yard line, it looks like. So we'll see what happens. If the Jets can come out at home and beat the Bengals, that's going to be awesome. Then we can really start rolling, man. But I do like what I saw out of Garrett Wilson, our wide receiver out of Ohio State. 102 yards yesterday receiving. Think Flacco likes him? Flacco had 4 touchdowns, 307 yards. Breece Hall had a great breakout for 23-yard rushing. Had a great 50 yards rushing, but one of them was for 23 yards. It was a great run, and he had a receiving touchdown yesterday. So our rookies are making some impact right off the bat. So I'm pretty happy about that, man. Up, dig, up. Oh, no, you got caught. All right. So, yeah, Joe, we'll see. We'll see if we can get the adrenaline to keep going. Michael, it was Jack Hamilton. That was the guy that cut his wrist open in hockey, Michael? Is that what you're answering? Because I don't remember the guy's name at all. I really don't. So if it's Jack Hamilton, that doesn't even ring a bell. Like, I remember the situation, but not the actual person. I am going to write it down, Joe. 3 of the – you like the Jets in 3 of the next 4 games. Okay. I got you there, Joe. 3 out of the next 4. Joe Expo. So who are they not beating? Who are the Jets going to lose to then? 3 of the next 4. Who do you think they're going to – who are they not beating, Joe? Tell me. Who are the Jets not beating 3 of the next 4? Henry, Brett Favre stealing $5 million from welfare was insane. Oh, man. Yeah, come on. Come on. Guys got so much money, and you doing that to build a volleyball court at your because your daughter somebody plays. I think it's his daughter or somebody plays there. Come on, give me a break. That Brett Favre, you should never see Brett Favre anything ever again, man. The guy should be locked up like anybody else would, man, if he stole all that money, man. Come on. That's ridiculous. Gunner, touchdown. Geez, what a great catch on the sideline. Yeah, man, listen. This game might start pulling away now, Gunner. You're right. He was the pitcher who hit Tony C. Okay, see, I didn't even know that, Michael. So you threw me off completely with that one. Okay. So he was the one that hit him. I remember the hit. His whole eyesight was shattered. I remember that very well. I didn't remember the pitcher, and he's so unfamiliar to me that I don't remember the name. So there you go. Pessiball, another cellar dweller accounted for in the basement. What's going on, Pessiball? Good to see you in here, man. Always good to see you in here, brother. Thanks for supporting the channel, as all you guys do. So let's see, man. I'm really interested in seeing that. That's it. All good, guys. All good. And if you're new in the basement, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, the like button, drop some comments, get in the chat. It's not the biggest chat on YouTube, but I always say it's the best one on YouTube because we got knowledgeable guys in here. We got all types of fans of different teams in here. We just have a lot of fun. It's just like a bunch of guys sitting around, bunch of fans sitting around with each other, just talking it, man. That's it. Just talking it. That's what we do. That's what makes the basement so special. Everybody in here makes it happen. Everybody. Michael, hey, Taylor, welcome. Very good. Yep, Henry Hill, can't wait for Judge break the record in live in the basement. We're definitely seeing Judge break the record live in the basement, all of us together. That's going to be a lot of fun. Starting tomorrow night against the Pirates. Oh, watch out, Josh. Was that picked off? No, he was out of bounds. He took a chance. Josh took a big chance throwing that one, man. He was covered. Pessiball, the Jets held their own, 100. Yes, they held their own. The Jets did somehow found a way. Thank you, Nick Chubb, for not stepping out of bounds. Who can blame them? They're up 30-17 with 1:55 left in the game. The Jets had no time outs. So you got to figure, like, come on. Can't blame Chubb too much. Bill, hold on. Singletary. Oh, wait, hold on. Was there a false start? Has to be a false start. They just stopped play. Has to be. You guys might be ahead of me or behind me. I don't know, but I'm just saying, yep, false start. Gosh, man, not good. Guys are not looking good down at the goal line here. Gunner, Bills wide receiver Jay Comerell looks just like Jesus. Wow. Okay. Michael. Oh. Woo, Michael dropping some old school trivia, man. Who was the pitcher when Hank Aaron hit the home run in 7-15 and who caught the ball? Hold on. Oh, did he get the first down? Did he get the first down? That's close. I don't know if he got the first or not. That's real close. No, they're marking him short. 4th and 1. What are they going to do? They're going for it. 4th and 1. They're going for it, guys. Oh, they jumped off. The Titans jumped off. Did the Titans jump off? I'm waiting for the call. What happened there? What happened? All right, trivia. Michael, who was the pitcher when Aaron hit 7-15 and who caught the ball? Jeez, man, you might got me on that. I'll think about it, though. Joe, when you win a game like they did, you feel invincible. Hell yeah, you do. They're going to be a different team. That's a good feeling. It's going to last longer than you think. It don't matter who they play. 3 out of 4. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, you're right. When you win something like that, that should really boost your team up. You have no timeouts. You're down 13 points. You got to score 2 touchdowns and get an onside kick, and they did all of that. They did all of that. That's not just luck. They did all of that. All right, here we go. They're really going for it, and they got the touchdown. Wow. They got it. The Bills scored. The Bills scored. Were you thinking of Peace or Clutterbuck earlier? Hey, Michael, thanks. From Pessable, Joe Expo, no one catches the ball on a home run. Bruin, were you thinking of or Clutterbuck earlier? I think I was thinking of Clutterbuck, man. I think it was Clutterbuck I was thinking of. You're right. It wasn't Pezzi. I think it was Clutterbuck, Bruin. Someone definitely caught the ball. Trick question, Michael. Someone definitely caught the ball. Did McDermott? We had them. Yep. Wait a minute now. What are they doing here? Can you guys hear me? I lost the chat again. Damn it. What do I keep doing that loses this chat? I got to tell you, I got to really look at this, man. What do I do that loses? Guys, I lost the chat for a minute. What? Guys, if you're chatting at me, I can't see it right now. I got to pull it back up. I don't know what the hell's going on. As usual, we're in the basement. We're in the basement. Hold on. I remember what I did last time. See, don't you guys love being in the basement? Something's always happening in the basement, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this stuff. Hold on. All right. I got it back. I got it back. I got it back. Let me. Bruin, I hear you. Good. Okay, good, good, good. Joe Expo, good. You can hear me. All right. Let me catch up. Michael, I asked the question, do you remember when Judge breaks Maris's record? When Maris broke Ruth's record, Tracy Stollard was the pitcher. Wow, good one. I'm still working on the other one, Michael. Don't tell me the other one. Don't tell me the Hank Aaron one. Did you answer that already? I lost the chat for a minute. Who caught the ball? I'll admit to you, I have no idea who caught the ball. Don't say the pitcher yet. Let me think on that, Michael. Don't say the pitcher yet. Oh, you said it. Michael, man, damn, you said it. Al Dowling. Oh. Al Dowling was the pitcher, and Tom House of the Braves caught the ball in the bullpen. Wow, nice. Nice, Mike. Mike, I was going to try on the pitcher. I'll admit to you, Al Dowling was not the first person I was going to say, but I wanted to give it a shot, man. I would have given up on who caught the ball, but good. I like the question, Michael. Good question. Good question, man. Anybody else new in the base? Subscribe, Bellanos, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling toward that 1,000. Al Dowling. I would have had to think on that one, man, but I wouldn't have guessed him first. Good question, man. Let's see. I got a question. Let me just think of how to word it and make sure I'm right. Who got hurt? Just cut the commercial. Yeah, Al Downing. Isn't that what you Al Downing? Isn't that what you said? Oh, you took Dowling. Gotcha. Oh, all good, dude. I know you meant. We're all good. We're all good, man. I knew you meant. Let's see. Try to think of one not too hard, but a decent one. Joe Expo, name the three. My bad. Michael got you there. Gunner, I hope Dane Jackson is okay. That was a big. Oh, okay. That's who's hurt. That's who's on the ground. Edmonds has to be feeling awful at that moment. I missed it. I freaking missed it. I missed it because I'm messing around with the freaking chat. I got to see the hit now. They're just bringing it back. I was messing with it because my chat went down. I missed the whole play. I missed the hit. I'm waiting for it now. Joe Expo, not name the three pro teams, baseball, hockey, football, with only colors in their team name. Oh, okay. The Reds is one, that's for sure. St. Louis Blues is the other, that's two. St. Louis Blues for hockey. Yep, the Blues is the other, that's right. And football. The Browns. The Browns. The Browns. Yep. The Blues, the Browns, and the Reds. Very good. Yep. Who's the only NFL team? Ready, guys? Who's the only NFL team that has 0 Hall of Famers? There's one NFL team that has no Hall of Famers. Who is it? One NFL team has no Hall of Famers, and who is it? That's a decent one. See if you guys can figure that one out. There's one team. Not Jacksonville. Now, let me reword it because it doesn't mean they started with the team. The team, not the Bucks. No, not the Bucks. The Bucks have like Warren Sapp in Carolina. Oh, there you go, Gunner. That's it. The Texans. The Texans have no Hall of Famers. Now, see, it could be a weird question because the Jets can sit there and say they have a ton of Hall of Famers that played for the Jets, like Ronnie Lott and Steve Atwater and other guys that played for the Jets, or LaDainian Tomlinson. They're not Jets. Yep, Houston, that's it. Gardini, that's it. Gunner, that's it. You guys got it. Houston. The Jets will sit there and claim all these Hall of Famers played for them. Art Monk and Ronnie Lott and LaDainian Tomlinson. These guys weren't Jets. I mean, they're not Jets in my book. I mean, they played for them for a year or two. Art Monk should have been drafted by the Jets, but they didn't do it. The Jets drafted Johnny Lamb Jones instead. Anybody remember Johnny Lamb Jones? I'm sure you do, Michael. Yep, I'm sure you do, Michael. Yep. Johnny Lamb Jones. We took him instead of Art Monk. So we get Art Monk later on when his career's over. I had a way better question than that one, and I had it, and then I forgot what it is. Oh, I can't think of it. I just had it too. I had it for you guys. At halftime, I am taking a break. I'm going to leave the stream on. Guys. When we get to halftime, I'll be back at the start of the second half. I'm leaving the stream on, so you guys don't have to run away or whatever you do at halftime. But I'm going to leave for a couple minutes at halftime. All right, but the stream is still going to go. I'm not going to stop it and restart in the third quarter. I'm going to keep it going and keep it rolling. I'm going to keep that rolling. Lunicorn may show up. The Lunicorn may show up. What do we got here? 45 seconds left. Jets took Al Toon over Jerry Rice. You're damn right they did, Michael. Yep, 100%. And I'm pretty sure the Jets took Blair Thomas instead of Emmitt Smith. Pretty sure, Michael. Pretty sure they took Blair Thomas instead of Emmitt Smith. Pretty sure. Yep, just said that. Blair Thomas over Emmitt Smith. Yep, Mike, we're on the same page. Yeah, prayers for Dane Jackson. I just saw the replay. Yep. I got a question for you. It's going to be at the start of the second half, but I got one. I got a question. I remembered what my question is. I got it, but I'll say it at the start of the second half. Because in 45 seconds, or when this half is over, I'm going to do a couple of things. We are going to be here for the second half. The stream will still stay on. You might just be looking at the basement for a couple of minutes, but I'm going to be back for the third quarter. Yeah, they sacked him. He went down. They're probably going to kneel it out now. I mean, to me, it's wasted seconds. Why would you not keep playing? It's wasted seconds to not keep playing. I would keep playing. I'd keep trying to get the field goal or something, right? Teams, I always feel it's wasted seconds when you have a chance to do something. I believe in putting the ball up in a Hail Mary, whatever. I believe, that's me personally. I believe if you have 10 seconds left on the board before the half, that you should put up a Hail Mary. What are the odds someone's going to pick that off and run it all the way back? That's why a lot of teams don't do it. I would do it. Those are wasted seconds. You might actually score. What are the odds that you're going to score? It could be. It's wasted seconds to me. It just is. The Titans had 36 more seconds. They could, and with 2 timeouts, you could have pushed the ball a little bit more. Oh, we got the whole second half. You don't know what can happen in the second half. Those are wasted seconds to me. That's me personally. That's a pet peeve of mine. You have 2 timeouts. You have 36 seconds. You can try to move the ball closer to field goal range. Why would you not do that? You're worried about an interception or a turn. I understand it's a legitimate concern. But still, what if you lose the game because you just wasted 36 seconds of time with 2 timeouts? I believe you played the whole game. That's me. That's my feeling on that. I believe you played the whole game. So, guys, check this out. Check this out. I will be back here for the start of the third quarter, probably a couple minutes before. Probably a couple minutes before. I'm not leaving. But I will be back for the start of the third. So if you guys sit here or look at the stream, I'm here. I'm here. All right. I'm just not going to be here for a couple minutes. I'll check back with you all in a few minutes. back. We're back. Ready to get going the second half here, guys. With what? Because I wasn't on Friday. Look what I brought. Look what I brought. That's it. I brought it back, guys. We're in. We're set, ready to set this off, man. Second half with the Fruit Bowl. Ready to set it off. Ready to set it off, man. That's what's up. So here we go. You guys stuck around. We're getting ready to kick off. Titans are getting the ball first. Like I said, I think this is just going to be a consistent. Up by 10, 17-7. I think that the Titans are going to hold this down. Yeah, that Dane Jackson hit was something else, Gunner, if you're still in here, man. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, hit the bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. They're showing on the other channel right now. The Eagles are up 7-0 on the Vikings, if anybody cares. I don't. I just the Eagles and Vikings have nothing to do with my teams, man. I mainly watch AFC games outside of the Giants. I'll watch that. Okay, Titans starting off the second half with the ball. Tannehill, that is not complete. He did not catch that ball. Fruit Bowl, let's go. Come on, let's go. I know it's Fruit Plate Fridays, but I wasn't here last Friday, and I won't be here this Friday, guys. Sorry, I won't be. But got to do the Fruit Bowl. Let's go. Let's go. And it's good. That's right, Bruin. Everybody bounce. Halftime, everybody bounce. I didn't even have a Yankee game to turn to for halftime. Oh. Anyway, whatever. We're rolling. Man, he got that first down pretty easily. Yep, Bruin. Usually have what? Chips, greasy food, and beers for sports. What do I got? Propel water and Fruit Bowl. That's what you get in the basement. That's what we get. All right, so the Titans, to me, obviously, they need to score here, but if they don't, I think Buffalo's just going to keep killing them. And they're running Derrick Henry, of course. You got to, going down by 10, you got to keep running that guy. You got to keep running them. Got to. Heck yeah, man, these are good. Definitely worthwhile. Definitely worthwhile. And the thing up there we got from the store, things like monstrous. This fruit plate is humongous. I can't eat all of that. I just took some of it out of there. It looks like I didn't even touch it. Boy, they're running Derrick Henry to death. That was 2nd and 7. He didn't even make it. He barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. Barely. Barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. Now you got a 3rd and long. But Derrick Henry tonight, guys, is being shut down again. He's got 10 carries, 15 yards. He's only got 1.5 average per carry. So Buffalo shut him down. 10 carries for 15 yards. He didn't have a good week last week against the Giants either. And now he got 3rd and 7. Buffalo's defense here to play. Watch out, Tad. Oh, he put it up. Too far. Oh, is that going to be a flag? Oh, Hyde hit him anyway. Hyde hit him anyway without the ball. No flag. I don't think there should have been one. I just feel today's NFL normally would have called a play like that. The ball had already passed him. They're showing it. He's getting nothing tonight. He's having a hard time. And this whole Titans offense, as we know, goes through Derrick Henry. Goes through Henry. Bruin haven't had a propel in forever. Yo, propels are good, man. The kickoff. It's going to be a touchback. These propel, bro, they're really good, Bruin. They are. I didn't either for a long time, and now I have, man. They're really good. He hit him anyway. The ball was well over. Hyde hit him anyway, but he got away without getting a flag. I personally don't feel there should be a flag there, but he got away with it. He got away with that one because he definitely hit him well after. So the Bills are getting the ball back. Derrick Henry can't even run. 10 carries, 15 yards, 1.5 yards per carry average. That is awful. That is awful. Awful. What's not awful is this incredible football. Oh. And the Eagles are winning right now, 7-0. I don't know what to figure about the Vikings. I really don't. Every year the Vikings are never bad enough to be in last, and they're never great enough to be in first. They're a weird team to me. I never know what they're like the Blue Jays in the American League East, right? The Toronto Blue Jays in baseball are the same way. They never finish last, and they never finish first. What do you expect? How are you supposed to read teams like that? They're always dead in the middle. The Vikings and the Blue Jays are like the same. They're always right in the middle every year. Every year. Can't figure out why. Whatever. Who cares? So tonight, right now, it looks like the Titans just cannot move the ball unless Buffalo gets a penalty on defense. I'm being serious. They can't move the ball. They can't move the ball. That touchdown drive they had was because of Buffalo penalties. We can't even move the ball. So I really just think this game's just going to continue to get worse and worse for Tennessee. Buffalo really hasn't had much of a problem moving the ball down the field. But hey, you never know. Week 2 is the week of comebacks. And this is only 10 points right now. Week 2 is the week of comebacks from the Jets to the Cardinals to the Dolphins, man. So right now we're doing next week, Giants-Cowboys. I'll be doing that game right here in the basement. Giants-Cowboys right here. I'll be doing the Jets on Sunday. I'm doing the Yankees-Pirates. Judge, home run history watch started. He's one behind Zion Babe Ruth at 60, 2 behind Roger Maris, 61, and we all know he's going to go beyond Roger Maris. He's going to get 62 and beyond. We know that. We already know that. So for the Yankee, he's going to have the Yankee record. Bruin, yeah, it's weird. It is weird, Bruin. It is weird. Oh, Allen just got sacked. Where is everybody? Everybody bounced? Up. There's a flag. There's a flag. Hold on. We'll see what happened. False start, Buffalo. This is what's keeping the Titans in the game. Buffalo Bills penalties are keeping them in the game. They don't even have a lot, but whatever. It really doesn't matter. It just. Like I said, who knows? It's comeback. Week 2 is comeback week, so we can say what we want. Whoa, look where you're lining up. We can say what we want about it, but, whatever. Sacked again? Oh, he just got rid of it. He just got rid of it. Another flag. All right, every play is a flag. 13-0 Eagles now. Is it on Buffalo again? Bruin, everybody dipped. Bruin, everybody's gone. Just me and you. Just me and you, man. That happened once when I was doing the Yankees Royals. It was like me and Rick the Ninja. Bruin, it was me and Rick the Ninja for like an entire game. It was like we had people and they all dipped off, man. Like they all dipped. It was just me and Rick the Ninja the whole. There was this one particular Yankee Royal game. It was me and him. That was it. So right now, Bruin, it looks like it's just me and you, brother. It's all good. Offsides, Tennessee, free play, free play. And why not go for it all on a free play? But he didn't complete it. Everybody dipped. I have a trivia question, too, ready to go. I'll wait and see if we get anybody back, Bruin. Oh, well. I dipped for halftime. I said it'd be back at the start of the third quarter. I guess that's the way it goes. So, Bruin, should I have been dancing at halftime? Should I let you guys watch me play Pac-Man at halftime? That would have kept everybody here. Maybe next, when I do the Jets game on Sunday, Bruin, maybe I'll play Pac-Man at halftime so everybody can be entertained until the second half starts. Maybe I should do that. I'll do that next time, Bruin. Sunday at halftime for the Jets. I'll turn the screen a little bit more, and y'all can watch me play Galaga or Pac-Man right here. All right, that'll be halftime entertainment right here. Everybody dipped. Thanks for hanging in there, Bruin. Thanks for hanging in there with me, brother. And the Bills moving the ball right down the field again. Here we go, 1st and 10. Yep. Taking a long count. Quick screen pass and Diggs. I tell you, man, the Jets tried these screen passes. Even the Giants tried some yesterday when we were at the game. I tell you, man, they never work for our teams. We throw a screen pass, they either turn into pick sixes or the guys get pummeled the minute they catch the ball. They never work for us. Never. Look at the Eagles. We're already up 14-0 on the Vikings. Already. And is Kirk Cousins like, why do people think this guy is so good? I know the Jets were looking at him one year, then he got Sam Darnold instead. But I mean, okay, maybe Cousins is better than Darnold, but I mean, what is this? People talk about Kirk Cousins like he's something else. Like he's like, I mean, he's nothing better than like an average quarterback in the game that's been around for a long time. Remember, he came out with RG3. They drafted him along with RG3. If RG3 didn't get hurt, he might have had a great career, but he ran too much. He got hurt. I mean, we can say that there's other quarterbacks that run, but eventually it's going to catch up. That's what, if I was a Bills fan, I would love to see Josh Allen run like that, but you get nervous because sometimes, I mean, he likes to hurdle too. Josh Allen likes to hurdle players, and that's that can be a problem. Up, wide open. Oh, he overthrew Gilliam. He overthrew him. He was wide open. Gilliam was wide open. He overthrew him, man. He overthrew him. I got it too, Bruin. I got this Pac-Man game has about roughly 12 different games you can get on here. About 12 different games, okay? Galaga's one of them. You're old enough to know it, Bruin. I know you're like me and Michael. We're older guys in the basement here. You know it. Galaga's a great game. I should play it at. Everybody dipped, so maybe Sunday I'll play Galaga at halftime. I'll have it all ready to go. That should really happen, Bruin. You're loyal, dude. You stayed. Allen going up. Guys, Allen to Diggs all day. Touchdown. Touchdown. I mean, bro, 46-yard touchdown bomb. This game's starting to be a blowout, which we said in the beginning of the game today, this is probably going to be a blowout. Bruin, maybe I should play Galaga right now instead of watching the game, right? Maybe I should play Galaga right now. What? You only 21, Bruin? Wow. What? I assumed you were around me and Michael's, and Michael's older than me. I'm in my 50s. Michael's older than me. I assume you're around our age because you always knock out early. You go to bed early, like you leave us during games. So you leave us during games, I automatically assume you must be an old dude because you want to go to bed. That was one of the reasons why I thought you were. That was one of the reasons why I thought you were an older guy. And once in a while, you know some trivia that older guys like me and Michael might have known. You know, like I didn't expect. Like you come out with some answers sometimes. Like, wow, Bruin must be an older guy. But the fact that you leave here to say you're going to bed sometimes, or in like the 7th inning of a Yankee game, I'm like, this dude's got to be around my age because I want, you know, when it's the 6th or 7th inning. If I've had a long day, there's some days I don't even want to finish the game. I think I bounced on you guys once. I was so tired by the 7th inning. I was like, see y'all tomorrow. And I bounced. I know I did that once. And that was like within the last week or two. I couldn't take it anymore. I was so exhausted. I was up like 18 hours that day, and I was like, all right, see you all later. But yeah, Bruin, I really did think that you were older, mainly because you bounced on us saying you were going to bed. I don't know, maybe getting up early for work, but man, that's funny. Wow. Wow, man. All right, well, whatever. You're still in here. That's what's up. We lost the entire chat at halftime. I try to go to sleep early some days. No kidding. Well, now I know that you're 21 doing that, not 50, which is me. Which is me. So I just assumed that, brother. That's funny. Bro, Gunner, back in the basement. Gunner just showed up. Me and Bruin were having a great little talk here, man. So, Gunner, back in the basement. Give me a boom, 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 boom. Gunner's back in the basement. Boom. Gunner, Bruin and I were just talking about how maybe when I do the Jets on Sunday at 1, maybe I won't leave so everybody doesn't, all the cellar dwellers dipped. Yeah, you're not the youngest, Gunner. Apparently, Bruin's got you beat. He's 21. Bruin, I told him he leaves us to go to sleep early, so I just assumed he was around my age in his 50s or something. But no, he's younger than you, man. Look at it. Oh, and Gunner, look what I got. Hey, look what I got, bro. Come on, man. I missed Friday. I wasn't on last Friday. I got to bring the fruit bowl in, which I know Lockport and Michaela love, and Raleigh. Oh, it's all good, Gunner. We're just breaking chops, man. People can do whatever they want. We're just breaking chops. That's all. I know you. The Lunicorn. Lou is in the room. Lou's in the chat. So much for 42-10. Yeah, we knew it. We knew it, Lou. We knew it. Lou, I took a break at halftime. Everybody bailed on us. Everybody bailed on us, Lou. Everybody bailed, bro. I took a full halftime break. I said next halftime, I'm going to play Galaga or Pac-Man for everybody so everybody can be entertained at halftime. Lunicorn's in the chat, fellas. Lunicorn is in the chat. We're learning a lot today about our dwellers, Lou. Bruin here is younger than Gunner. He's 21. Well, what are you going to do, Lou? Show up with 2 minutes left in the game? And I even got the fruit bowl. Oh, the Vikings just scored. It's 14-7 now. No. I went to get my fruit bowl together. Took a break at halftime. Came back. Everybody bounced. Everybody bounced, man. Yo, Derrick Henry also is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. This guy can't get any yards. Yeah, it is, and it is good. And you should see the plate that we got from the store. It's like humongous. This is just me taking out, which was a full bowl at the time, me taking that out. It's like you think I didn't even touch what we got up there yet. Didn't even put a dent in it. Anyway, Henry has 11 carries for 13 yards, a 1.2 average. That is horrible. That makes him look, oh, Tannehill just got smacked. He got smacked as he threw that ball. Boy, the Titans are getting destroyed in this game. Now, we know yesterday was comeback Sunday, so we can't sit here and say the game's over. But the game's over. It's over. It's over. Ha! That D-line not playing. That's right, Lou. They're not playing, brother. Amen. Joe Expo, I am the youngest by far, 63. Woo! You can have that, Joe. You beat me. You got me. I don't know if you have Michael, though, Joe. Our regular cellar dweller, Michael Jeremiah, is in here all the time. You guys might be around the same age because he's older than me and I'm in my 50s, so he's older than me. So I don't know. I don't know. But he might be around there. Yeah, dude, this is. We said the Bills were going to blow them out. The Bills are on a mission this year. The Buffalo Bills are on a Super Bowl, make the league pay for them losing 2 years in a row in the playoffs. They're the most developed. Their team is the best team out there, most balanced. This team is going to go to the Super Bowl. They don't need any other additions. They have everything you need. You even picked up Von Miller. You got the team is ready to win now. There's no more, a little more piece here or one more year we need. No, this is your year. If Buffalo doesn't win the Super Bowl this year, I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I don't know what to say if the Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year. There's no team in the NFL that's better than the Buffalo Bills. The D-line is nasty. Yes, Gunner. D-line is nasty, bro. This has been what a display we're watching here. And like we said, the only reason that the Titans even scored a touchdown, the Bills were getting penalties on defense. So the Titans were the best offensive play that the Titans have is the Bills' penalties on defense, which helps them move down the field. That's right. You would think that I would keep the paper towels closer to me, right? You would think that. But I don't do things that are normal. So I leave them back there. Anyway, Johnny Profit. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Gunner, Jordan Phillips is looking like he's 2019 form again. It's great having him back. Hell yeah, he is looking strong right now, man. Good call, Gunner. He's looking strong. Yep. Amen. It's good to have him back, bro. Good. Like I said, with you guys, the Buffalo Bills and your Bills Mafia that's in here, the Bills, what excuse do they have outside of major injuries? Major injuries. Why would they not win the Super Bowl this year? Who's beating them? Who? They're better than every team in the AFC, including Kansas City. People can say that all day. I don't care. The Buffalo Bills should have beaten them this past playoffs this year. They should have beaten them earlier in the year. They should have beaten the Chiefs. They should have had that game. Period. That's why they're on their revenge tour right now. And they're going to make every team in their way pay for it. They are. Because the Bills have a rough schedule coming up. They still got a rough schedule, and I wrote down the teams you all are playing. Rams, Titans. All right, then you got the Dolphins next. The Dolphins, they just showed a lot yesterday. The Dolphins aren't playing around. Then you got Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Green Bay. And you guys get your first break you guys get when you play the Jets. You guys are going to annihilate my team. I already know it. I'm already ready for it. I'm fine with it. You guys are going to blow my team out. I already know you are. What's the final score going to be today, guys? Give me a score. Henry is currently 11 for 14 yards and 1 touchdown. Yep, pathetic. Really bad. It makes it makes Henry look like what he did against the Giants, like he had a humongous day last week. He didn't. This is his second week in a row because teams know that the Titans really are one-dimensional offense. It's Derrick Henry or bust. Derrick Henry or bust. That's what it is with the Tennessee Titans, and everybody knows it. So everybody's locked up on Henry. Okay, so let Tannehill beat us. You'd rather go that route than let Derrick Henry run all over you. Josh Allen's got plenty of time. Dumped underneath. Close to a first down. I'll say close to a first down. That's right, Lou. You play to win the game. Who said that? You play to win the game. Who said that? Lou, I know you know. Gunner, do you know who said that? Anybody in the chat? Bruin? Anybody? Who said you play to win the game? Who said that? I know you know, Lou. Don't say it. Where were you throwing that ball, Josh? Anybody know? It's almost, I would say it's as famous a quote as they are who we thought they were. We don't know who said that. Who said you play to win the game? Man, I haven't had blueberries in a while, man. They're great. That Bills Dolphins game is going to be great. You got that right, man. That Bills Dolphins game is going to be epic. Tua's looking really good. He is one of the more accurate quarterbacks in the NFL. Joe Expo, Vince Lombardi. No. Way more. This guy's still alive. This coach is still alive. He's not Lombardi. Casey Kasem. Casey Kasem. Wow, the Buffalo Bills have not punted in 4 of the last 6 games. They haven't even punted in 4 of the last 6 games. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, he fumbled it. The Bills got it. Oh, this game's going to be an absolute blowout, man. The Bills got you. Hit him right in the helmet. Man. What's this guy doing? How's that hit you in the face, basically? You catch with your hands? What is he doing? Guys, it was Herman Edwards. Herman Edwards says you play to win the game. Look it up. Oh, it hit him right in the chest. Man, come on. It looked like it hit him in the helmet. It hit him right here. Come on. What are you doing, dude? Wow, that was bad. Well, Buffalo's going to stomp a mud hole in them now. It was Herman Edwards because he, I don't know, he went for it on 4th down or the clock management, whatever the case. At the end of in that press conference, he said, you play to win the game. I liked Herman Edwards as the Jets coach. I really did. I had no problems with Herman. He took over for Al Groh, who took over for Bill Belichick as the Jets head coach. Al Groh was just a guy thrown in there because Belichick quit on the team. And then they hired Herman Edwards after that. He had a nice little run with Chad Pennington during that time. By the way, the highlight of that time was when the Jets beat the Colts in Indianapolis. Peyton Manning and the Colts, they beat them 41-0 in the playoffs in Indy. That was under Herman Edwards' watch. And Chad Pennington was a quarterback for anybody that cares. Lou talks 42-10. Oh my gosh. Yep. Gunner, that was the plan the whole time. Hell yeah. Joe Expo, favorite New York back. Freeman McNeil's a Jets legend, man. Jets legend. Freeman McNeil, Jets legend. Curtis Martin, of course, is the ultimate Jets legend at running back. Ultimate. But Freeman McNeil had, think about this. And you guys watch my channel enough to know that I love Ken O'Brien. Ken O'Brien should be the Jets Ring of Honor. I have no issue with him. That being said, had the Jets chosen Dan Marino instead of Ken O'Brien, the Jets would have had at least 2 Super Bowls. They would have been at least 2. They would have won one of them. Dan Marino would have finally had a running back, Freeman McNeil. He didn't have a running back with Miami. I think he had Tony Nathan, then Terry Kirby, then, believe it or not, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, that was a real running back. He would have Freeman McNeil, Wesley Walker, Al Toon. The Jets would have been, and that sack exchange was on that team too. Klecko, Gasson, Abdul Salam, Marty Lyons. The Jets would have won Super Bowls with Dan Marino. Dan Marino never a running back. So Joe Expo bringing up Freeman McNeil. Freeman McNeil was the greatest running back the Jets ever had by far until Curtis Martin came around. So good call out there, Joe. I like that. Where's Alberto? Yeah, well, hey, he might be right. It could be 42-10. It would just be the Bills 42-10. 27-7. I guess the Titans could be like, hey, at least we stop him from scoring a touchdown. I guess. But don't forget. This is comeback. Week 2 is comeback week. The Ravens blew the lead. The Browns blew the lead. And the Raiders blew the lead. Cardinals, Dolphins, Jets. All of them are unbelievable comebacks in their own rights. All of them are unbelievable comebacks. The Jets, am I being biased? Yes and no. Yeah, I say yes and no because the Jets pulled off something that hasn't been pulled off in 21 years. 21 years. Less than 2 minutes left. The Jets had no timeouts, and they were down by 13 points. The last time a team ever even came back down by 13 was back in 2001. The Chicago Bears did it. The Jets, no timeouts, down 30-17, a minute 55 left in the game. They'd have to get 2 touchdowns and an onside kick in between, and they did it. They did it. Joe Flacco, 4 touchdowns, 307 yards passing. They did it. They did it. 99.9 probability chance, 99.9% probability chance that the Browns were going to win that game. People just say Nick Chubb should have stepped out of bounds instead of scoring that 3rd touchdown for himself. Can you really blame him, though? Those are like the odds of all that happening. You saw it. I just said it. 0.1 chance. 0.1. And they did it. That's why yesterday the Jets had the most unbelievable comeback over the Dolphins or the Cardinals. And I'm saying it sounds biased, but when you think about the numbers and the probability of that even happening, it's absurd. The Jets haven't had a comeback of any sort of interest since the Monday Night Miracle 22 years ago. Down 30-7 in the 4th quarter. They freaking won. They won against the Dolphins, Monday Night Miracle. One of the greatest. I don't think it's the greatest Monday night comeback of all time. I think it's number 2. I think the Colts coming back against the Bucs was the greatest of all time. I'm not sure. Anyway. Gunner, wherever he is, he's screaming in anger. Who's screaming? Oh, Albert, yeah. That's why I said 42-10 from Lunicorn. Best chance to win the Super Bowl. They're still saying the Buccaneers have the best chance over anybody. I don't think the Bucs can beat the Bills. Absurd. Yes, Joe, it is absurd. 100%. 100%. All right, Bills kicking off again. This game is turning into an utter blowout. True, Lou. Brett Favre, after his father died, it was a Monday night game. Brett Favre threw 4 touchdown passes in that game against the Raiders, but it wasn't in a comeback. But he threw 4 touchdown passes in that game. It was against the Raiders. They lit him up the day he died. But Brett Favre isn't somebody we really want to be highlighting right now. But I know your point, Lou. I got you. Bruin, that comeback was miraculous. That Monday night, even Jumbo Elliott won all those Super Bowl rings with the Giants. Jumbo Elliott, tackle eligible, even caught a touchdown pass in that game. That was absurd. I think there was 13 minutes left in the game. It was 30-7 Dolphins, and the Jets unbelievably won that game. There's not many for me to remember, but that's one of them. Usually the Jets blow games in the 4th quarter, not win them. It's usually how it goes for the Jets. They blow 4th quarter leads, not win them. So here you go again. The Titans' best play on offense is when the Bills commit penalties on defense. That's the best way the Titans can move the ball in this game, when the Bills help them with penalties. So now they got 1st and 5. Wow, they get killed this game. Derrick Henry, maybe 2 yards again. That really shows you how one-dimensional the Titans are. They're down by 20 points, and they're still running the ball. They're still running the ball. That should tell you something right there. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notice, hit the comments, do it all. We're working toward our way toward 1,000 subs. That is the short-term goal of the basement. Just a bunch of fans in here kicking it. He's got some time. Picked off again. The Bill, I mean, it was tipped around, but the Bills picked him off again. This game is getting, it's not even getting ugly. It is ugly. Now the Bills are going to score again. This is going to be an absolute blowout. Joe Expo, Phil Simms played that Super Bowl 25 instead of that slippery Jeff Hostel. We win that game outright. Oh, yeah, against the Bills. Yeah. Well, thank for goodness for Otis Anderson in that game, too. It kept the Buffalo Bills off the field. Otis Anderson running, Bill Parcells having Otis Anderson run that ball to keep Jim Kelly in that 2-minute offense off the field was genius. You got a bull running back like O.J. Anderson, Otis Anderson, however you want to refer to him. And he came over from the St. Louis Cardinals. That's where the Giants got him from, the St. Louis Cardinals. And he was a bull back for them, man. And the Bills could not slow him down. But if Phil Simms had played that, yeah, Jeff Hostetler, what happened to him? He went on to the Raiders. He wasn't really that good after that. But, you know, guy was a journeyman for the time. He did it. Good run. Wow, good run. He's still going. Breaking tackles. Oh, man. This game can't end fast enough for the Titans. But, yeah, Joe, I agree with you on that, man. I definitely agree with you on that. Oh, he went right through everybody. And, woo. They're just playing with him now. Good play. Fake the handoff. Oh, that was a face mask. That was a face mask. I saw that. That was a face mask. Big time. Yep. Face mask. Automatic first down. It's about to be 34-7, guys. About to be 34-7. He was amazing that game. Hell yeah. You talking about Otis Anderson? Oh, dude, that guy was incredible for the Giants. Major reason why they won that Super Bowl was Anderson. Big time. I think the Giants in that Super Bowl had about 39 minutes of possession time. I know they dominated the possession time. And that's what you got to do. That Bills 2-minute offense, that was one of the best offenses ever. They don't get a lot of acknowledgement because they never won a Super Bowl, which is absurd. It's absurd. He threw that one away. It's like Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith's the all-time sacks leader. You never hear about him when they talk about the great defensive ends. You hear about Reggie White all the time. And understandably so, you should hear about Reggie White. For goodness gracious, Bruce Smith, to me, was arguably just as good as Reggie White. He was. Bruce Smith was dominant. He's one of the most dominant defensive ends that's ever played the game. He's never even gets mentioned. It's like they talk about the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Dan Marino never gets mentioned. Why? Because he doesn't have a ring. The ring thing is so funny because it's such a touch. Either we're talking about rings or we're not. So it's like Trent Dilfer has a ring. Dan Marino doesn't. Who you take? It's Dan Marino all day. You don't even think twice about it. Touchdown digs. This game is getting ridiculous. This game's getting ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. They are murdering Tennessee. They're down by 4 touchdowns, man. I know all the things we just talked about that happened yesterday, and we talked about comebacks over the course of time in the NFL. There's no freaking way this Buffalo Bills defense blows this game. There's no way. There's no way. This is an absolute trampling. This is a trampling. Look, 34-7 with 5 minutes left, 5 and change left in the third quarter. Absolute blowout. Joe Expo, how much credit to Bill Parcells? A whole ton of credit goes to Bill Parcells. That's an incredible game plan. Incredible game plan. How are you going to stop an unstoppable offense? Remember, the Buffalo Bills used that 2-minute offense back then. No one had ever done that. No one ever dared to use a 2-minute offense for the entire game, right? Not the entire game. And the Bills did it. And it didn't give defenses a chance to switch their men in and out. Didn't give their defense a chance to switch strategies. They had to keep the same guys on the field. which was, hard to defend back then. Most of those quick, remember the run and gun offense and the that 2-minute offense? These were things that came out in the West Coast offense. These are things that caught people off guard. Remember the 46 defense? The 85 Bears claimed to fame, that 46 defense, everybody in a box, right? Eventually the gimmicks get caught up to, but when they first come out and their first try, teams, it takes a season at least to start stopping these things. So a lot of credit goes to Bill Parcells. How do you stop a team that has a 2-minute offense like that? You keep them off the field. How do we keep them off the field? We're going to run the hell out of O.J. Anderson. We're going to run the hell out of him. And that's what they did. We're going to punish that Bills defense with Anderson. And that's what they did. So a lot of credit goes to Bill Parcells. A lot of it. It's great. That's a sign of great coaching. And I still love Bill's line. I still love Parcells' line of you are what your record says you are. Doesn't matter if it's a bad call. Doesn't matter. The moral victories don't count. You are what your record says you are, period. Period. I always loved it. I think it's a great line. Feel-good games are for the fans. Hey, we lost, but we feel good about that loss. No. When it comes to coaching in the NFL, that's what it is. You are what your record says you are. There's no moral victories. There's no feel-good losses. There really shouldn't be. So I really am old school when it comes to that stuff. I'm into the old school style of coaching for all sports. I really do. I think baseball is the only one that gets away with, like, you can half-ass it running down to first base and no manager yells at you for that. Like, you hit a ball to the shortstop. Oh, who got hurt? Another major injury here? Gunner, let's go. Buffalo's unstoppable. Hell yeah. Daniel, here we go. Yes, sir. Lou, Tuna gets a lot of credit. Oh, yeah, he does. Of course he does. Everybody's back. Pessable. Let's go, Buffalo. Daniel, I said 35-13 is maybe this. You did, but you did call that, Daniel. I'll give you that. You sure did. Joe Expo, it was a true mix of team executing a perfect game plan. Yes, it was. Of course, the Giants defense. I mean, forget it. Giants defense is always there. Lou, look how many head coaches came from that tree. Yep. Tom Coughlin and Bill Belichick for starters. Yep. Amen. Good one, Lou. Tom Coughlin and Bill Belichick. Bruin, how did he get hurt? I don't know, because I was looking at the chat. I looked at, prayers for Hyde. Hyde just got hurt? Oh, Lou, not me. Sorry, brother. Sorry, Lou. Should have started off with that, Lou. You should have started off from that. I should have known, but I should have known that anyway, not to answer that. So it was Hyde. It was Hyde that's hurt. That's the second time someone's got injured in this game. I looked down from it, I looked up, and he's already laid out. Crazy. Well, this game is turning into an absolute blowout, guys. And it's going to stay that way. I know it's been comeback Sunday, big comeback Sunday. I don't see that happening here. The Titans are one-dimensional. They show it and prove it by continuously running Derrick Henry, even though you're down by 3 touchdowns at the time. Now you're down by 4. Are they going to come out and still run them? No, they have to pass now. And Derrick Henry isn't even getting it done today. People have caught up to the Titans' main game plan, which is run Derrick Henry. Can you blame them? Of course not. You got the best running back in the game. You run them. But when you're down by 3 touchdowns, now 4, but I'm saying at the time you're down by 3 and you're still running, you're running back, that's showing you right there that we rely 150,000% on our running back to move this offense, because we should be passing right now. We're not doing that. We're going to keep – and they ran Henry on consecutive plays. It's not like it's 1st and 10, try to chew some yards off. No, it's 1st and 10. Now you're running them again right away on 2nd down also. No, you need to be passing now. Now, where did Hyde get hurt here? I'm looking at the replay. Did he pull his shoulder out? Well, he's walking off the field, so that's a good sign. Joe Expo, what coach said after winning by a bad referee spot? So what do you want me to do? Give it back? Oh, I don't know that one, Joe. But somebody else in here might know. I don't. You got me on that, bro. I don't know. So what do you want me to do? Give it back? It's a good question. Diggs has Gunner. Diggs has more yards than the whole Titans offense. Hell yeah, dude. This is an absolute annihilation. Absolute annihilation, man. And it's, by the way, on the other game, it's 21-7 Eagles. So that doesn't look like such a great game either. Look at that. They're still running Derrick Henry. They're still running him down 34-7. They're still running Derrick Henry. I guarantee you, there's guys on the Titans right now saying, look at all the teams that came back yesterday. The Cardinals, the Jets, the Dolphins, they all came back. They got to be telling themselves that right now. Derrick Henry, oh, there's a flag down. They got to be telling themselves that. Why wouldn't you be? You got to talk about all the teams that came back. And here's the stat of the day. The stat of the day, which Gardini gave us earlier, but I'll repeat it for the guys that didn't hear it because it's so interesting. Not including tonight's game, but all through yesterday, the three leading passers in the league, believe it or not, before tonight's game is Flacco, Tua, and Wentz. Those three are the top three passes in the game right now. Flacco, Wentz, and Tua. Look at the last 6 drives for the Titans. Punt, punt, halftime, punt, punt, interception. Wow. Am I watching the Titans or the New York Jets? What am I watching here? That usually looks like the Jets kind of drives. All due respect to my Jets winning yesterday. I'm just saying in general. Gunner, Diggs has more. I already read that. All right, 2nd and 13. Picked off. Oh, my gosh, guys, this is going to be a lapper. It's going to be a pick 6. Tannehill's going to try to get him. Tannehill didn't get him. It's a pick 6. Oh, my gosh, is this game going to be 65-7? Guys, this game is an embarrassment. This is an embarrassment. Wow. They're getting trampled. Lou, Bama. Yeah. Bruin, I'm surprised Wentz is one of the 3. Yeah. Wentz is one of the 3, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? Joe Expo, Vinny Testaverde on the Jets. Does his quarterback sneak on the 1-yard line, scores and wins again? New England, but the refs give a bad spot. New England wins. It was Bill Parcells. Wow. All right, Joe. Wow. I thought you were referring to the time that Vinny Testaverde on the goal line did the quarterback sneak, was actually stopped on the goal line, but his helmet went across the goal line, and the referees gave him a touchdown. It was against the Seahawks, and the ref said he thought the helmet was the ball. The Jets were wearing a white helmet then, and even if they were, it would have been green anyway, but they were wearing that white helmet then when the Jets put on their old style look. So that's what I thought you were leading at, because Vinny was well short, but his helmet crossed the line, not the ball, and the ref gave him the touchdown and admitted he thought his helmet was the ball. I'm not kidding you. Look it up. True story. Henry Hill jumping in with that guy said 45-10 Titans. Well, if the Bills, it's 41-7. So if the Bills give up, if the Titans can get a field goal, make it 10, and the Bills can get 2 safeties, be 45-10. Bills. Gunner, that's my boy. I'm a lot. Yeah, dude, this is getting crazy, Gunner. Joe Expo, I said corrected. Thanks. Joe, everybody on here, including me, we all get, I've given out trivia questions and been told that the answer that I thought was the answer that I gave was wrong. It happens. You know why things happen? We're in the basement. Everything happens in the basement, man. That's what we do here. Everything happens in the basement. I'll tell you what, the Jets are usually the ones that get embarrassed on national TV. The Titans are getting humiliated on national TV. Tannehill's out of the game. Tannehill is out of the game. They took him out of the game. Wow. They got Malik Willis in, who is their third-round pick. He's a third-round pick, but the third quarterback selected in the 2022 draft. It's Malik Willis, who's now starting for the Tennessee Titans. The rest of this game, I would imagine, they're going to get a look at the rookie. This game's over, guys, but hey, let's see what he can do. He's running now. He got out of the pocket. That's cool, man. This kid should take advantage of every opportunity he gets to showcase himself in the NFL. They're down 41-7. Why not? Let's see what the kid can do. Tannehill is doing nothing, so might as well see what your draft pick can do. Third round draft. Think about how bad the draft was for quarterbacks. He's the third round draft pick, Malik Willis. He's the third quarterback selected, so there wasn't a lot of quarterbacks coming out. So let's see how this kid does. He might do really well tonight. The third quarterback wasn't selected in this year's draft until the third round. Wow. Bruin, speaking of trivia, what was the question you were going to ask earlier? What was the question I was going to ask earlier? And I had it too. I said I'm going to halftime and I ask it when I come back. And I freaking – oh, I got it. Let me answer this one first. I know three of those, Joe. Who was the bust? That's Jerome Bettis. The snake, I'll get back to you on that. The juice, O.J. Simpson. The freak was Javon Curse. Javon Curse was the freak. The bust was Jerome Bettis. The juice was O.J. Simpson. The snake, Jake the Snake Roberts, WWF at the time. I don't know who the snake was. You got me on the snake. But the bust, the juice, and the freak, I know all three of those. The question, Bruin, who beat Johnny Unitas had 47 games in a row where he threw at least one touchdown pass. At least one. 47 games in a row. Who beat that? It's not some obscure quarterback. He's a modern-day quarterback. Modern-day quarterback that you guys would know. He played modern-day football, so you would know him. Johnny Unitas had 47 straight games with at least one TD. Who beat that record? The record's now 54 straight. Lunicorn's in the house with his tank top again. Looks like he just got done working on his 84 Camaro.
You see that back up here?
Can you imagine that we had to make an article since no one's won since 09? Isn't that crazy? And Gunner threw in there earlier that the Lions, the Jags, and somebody all won on like this never happened. Yep. Joe, no, not Ken. Oh, the snake Kenny Stabler, of course. How could I forget that? Man? But I got 3 out of the 4.
This team is unstoppable.
Lou, do you know? I'm going to ask Lou the question because he doesn't have the chat. I'm assuming you don't have the chat, right?
Well, I was on the chat earlier, so I kind of.
Did you hear my answers to the question, or you stepped off for a minute?
Oh, I stepped off. What was the question?
Here's the question. Let's see if you can name these guys. Joe Expo asked, ready for the nicknames? Can you name who the bus, the snake, the juice, and the freak?
All in football?
All football, yep. The bus.
Another bus is from Pittsburgh.
What's his name?
Bennett. What? Jerome Bennett.
Right, Jerome Bettis. Right. Okay, go ahead. The snake, the juice, and the freak are the last three. I didn't know the snake, but I knew the other three. I knew all three except the snake. Not Marino, Michael. Not Marino. Huh?
OJ's the juice.
OJ's the juice. That's two. Not Marino, Michael. Not Marino. No. The freak, you should know. Well, you will know when I tell you it, but I knew that one too. I just didn't know the snake, and I'm embarrassed. I should have known the snake.
That's not Ray Lewis, right? The freak?
No. Played in the same era, though. Played in the same era.
I'm lost. It'll hit me when you tell me.
Javon Curse.
Yes, and to back up some of the things that you said earlier, that Bills, even if okay, who's the snake?
One last thing, because there's some people trying to answer the question, so I'll involve you also. Johnny Unitas had 47 straight games of throwing at least one touchdown in a row. 47 in a row, at least one touchdown pass. The record is now 54. Who broke it?
Drew Brees.
Who broke? Huh?
Drew Brees.
Lou gets it right off the bat. Lou got it right off the bat. It was Drew Brees who has 54. Drew Brees. And then Michael jumped in with Brees. There you go, Drew Brees. Michael, you're right.
I was going for Peyton, you know, but then I remember he was hurt on and off for a while. Then I thought Brady. But then I remember they got shut down. It wasn't that he didn't score a touchdown or something like that.
By the way, Henry Hill, you are correct. Joe Expo, you still in the room? The snake was Kenny Stabler. That is very true, and I remember that. I didn't remember the name at the time, but there was another snake, and Henry just said it. Jake Plummer was also known as the snake. That's very true. Very good, Henry.
The only snake that we acknowledge is Jake the Snake Roberts.
I said that. I said that as my answer. Jake the Snake Roberts, WWF. That's the only snake I knew. Jake the Snake. That's right. Okay. Michael was Breeze. Very good, man. Michael got it, and Lunicorn got it.
A couple of things that I mentioned, I think it was like Thursday or Friday when we was out here. What was the guy from Kyler Murray, St. Louis? Remember I said usually
St. Louis, it's so funny.
Sorry, the Cardinals. Arizona, the Cardinals. I'm sorry.
I just love that you called him St. Louis. Go ahead.
I told you about him playing video games that usually the next day he has a bad game. If it wasn't for the comeback, he was having a horrible game.
I know. Think about comebacks yesterday. The Dolphins, the Cardinals, and the Jets. Unbelievable.
I haven't got to you yet because let me tell you, that was incredible. I seen grown men cry. Yeah. I seen
as a matter of fact, talk what you got to talk. You give me 2 minutes.
Okay. Where do we start? Giants 2-0. That was awesome. The Cardinals coming back. There was people in the stadium popping champagne. I don't know if you guys seen that because they were up like 20-something to 3, and that didn't age well. Who else? Oh, Kansas City looked good. I mean, Kansas City looked real good. I know that people were still saying that, oh yeah, we hear this, that. Mahomes is not playing. He's coming to ball out. Who else was impressive yesterday? Oh man, I forgot his name, but that freaking the quarterback from San Francisco breaking his ankle. And it was so bad that when he tried to take a step, he didn't even know it was broken. That's how crazy his adrenaline was pumping. And who comes in? Jimmy G comes in to save the day. So they're happy that they didn't trade him. Who else? Who else? Damn, there was a lot of good games yesterday. Not San Francisco. The Packers looked decent. They looked decent yesterday. Oh man, there were so many good games yesterday. I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. But I know the Mets right now are doing their thing. If we win today, we clinch the playoff spot. But yeah, man, where's Alberto? Alberto, where are you, Alberto? he did say 42-10, but he said he said it's the Titans. I think it's gonna be completely around. So I know he probably didn't show his face. But man, let me tell you, that Jets comeback was the talk of the town, you know? And Chubbs, I don't blame him from scoring. I mean, think about it. They're up by almost two scores. Yes, he should have kneeled down. The game would have been over. But, you know, the head coach is the one that is at fault. He never relayed it. I know that, yeah, you're supposed to know, veterans are supposed to know when you're in the middle of the game. I mean, I've never played professional sports, but I'm assuming when that you're in a game like that, you're not paying attention. You just want to just break out and run. So for the people saying that he should have kneeled down, yes, I agree with you, but the defense shouldn't have given up that many points. What, with like a minute and a half left? But yeah, I think it's still going to be the Chiefs and Buffalo. Buffalo looks amazing. I mean, I told you that from the first day I saw them against against the Rams. This offensive line is not playing games. This defensive line is not playing game. And look, they're what? Oh my God! Come on.
What, did he fumble another one?
Yep, a punt.
Oh my gosh, because he did this earlier. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. Wow. This game is embarrassing. And the Eagles are winning 24-7 at the half.
I told you they look Frank, I'm gonna agree with you. They look good, Frank. They look real good. And what about Tua? Tua's not playing.
No. Well, the Bills and Dolphins Sunday.
What about the quarterback from San Francisco breaking his ankle?
That was a gross, disgusting. We talked about that.
It was so bad that his adrenaline, he didn't even know it was broken. He tried to take a step and it was over after that. But look,
oh my gosh,
they happy they didn't trade Jimmy G. Jimmy G comes back and wins.
We talked about that a lot earlier. Yeah, Jimmy G. And you know what also Jimmy G's doing now? He's auditioning for another team. So he's gonna have a great year this year.
They gave him a monster contract. Everything was almost guaranteed. So he's about to get another one.
I know. This year is going to be monstrous for him. You watch. Joe Expo, you guys are great. He wore a python. Yeah. Michael Jeremiah, the snake, was Jake the Snake. Yeah, Henry Hill. All the credit to Henry for remember that because Kenny Stabler's a Hall of Famer. Jake Plummer's not.
Question. What was Jake the Snake's first snake name?
Oh, who knows? You do.
I do.
Know. What?
Damien.
Oh, I wouldn't remember that. Damien.
You don't remember one of the, I think it was like Kamala or somebody stepped out, like smashed him or something like that?
I don't.
I think it was either Earthquake or Yokozuna, one of the two.
Earthquake. Yeah, I think he went from Earthquake to like Hurricane or something after that. Man, I remember that dude.
Tugboat.
Tugboat. Oh, I remember him too. Festival, Tua. What can't we see next week? Yeah, that's going to be a big game. Bills, Dolphins. Angry Buffalo in the freaking basement, man. Good to see you show up here, Angry Buffalo. What happened to that Titan fan from the Bronx that was in the chat? Bruin already told you. Alberto got kicked out of the basement, dude. The guy dropping F-bombs, Angry Buffalo. You're dropping F-bombs at me. Once you start doing that, I give you a warning. You continue to do it. See ya. Peace. I blocked him out, man. I had to block him out. You can't come in the basement cursing and doing all this unnecessary stuff, man. So we had to kick him out. That's what happened to him, Angry Buffalo. And he's probably happy he's not here anyway, because he did get the 40s right. It's 41-7. So, like most people that talk trash, you probably wouldn't have lasted in the like our Met fan resident besides Lou was Mark. Mark still comes in the cellar. He still comes in the basement as a cellar dweller. He doesn't like to stick around when his predictions don't go his way. You got to stick around. If you make predictions, you got to stay here and eat it.
You want to hear this stat line?
Go.
Max Scherzer comes back today, pitches 7 innings or 6 innings, 18 up, 18 down. They bring in McGill. Gives up a 2-run bomb right away. Let's just make this interesting.
Dude, I saw Angry Buffalo. Bruin wasn't joking, Angry Buffalo. He got kicked out of the basement. That's 100% correct. Everybody in here has slipped from time to time. All we ever say is no caps, no cursing. Because it's all just sports trash talk. It's all in fun. So when people start getting personal and doing all that, see ya. Everybody else in here is a regular cellar dweller. Everybody else in this chat right now. That's it. Back to your point, Lou, which I just forgot. What did you do? The more impressive stat is Jacob deGrom's 40th game, right? With 3 earned runs or less, 40 starts in a row. That's an MLB record. The guy is a machine.
Amazing.
When I tell people and Dodger fans and all this stuff that the Mets are the team to watch out for, not the Dodgers, they think I'm crazy. I said they have an overall better pitching staff, collectively better. Not just deGrom and Scherzer, right down to Carrasco. Yes, I said it. They have a better overall. I know I'm saying right through Carrasco, who's your fifth start. And I'm including him because you never let me live it down for the one game that I said that the guy looked like trash. So I'm sorry, it's the only game I saw him pitch all year. He got bombed in the first inning. Man, you brought him up every time after that. I never said he sucked. I just said he sucked that game. The only game I saw him pitch the whole season, and it was a merry-go-round on the bases in the first inning. And you every time he pitched like Carrasco. I was like,
that was the stretch where he had two games back to back, giving up 4 runs in the first inning. I think it was against LA.
Right, I saw that. So anyway, and guys who are in here saying, well, the Dodgers, the Mets, and Yankees can't see them. I'm like, then you haven't been paying attention because the Mets have a winning record against the Dodgers this season. They took 2 out of 3 the last time, and before that, they split a 4-game series. So the Yankees haven't played them, so you can't say what the Yankees would do with the Mets. The Mets overall. I hate when they're showing split screen. I don't care about the Eagle game. If I cared about it, you watching that.
That's who I'm scared of.
The Eagles?
No, St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, he fumbled. That's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover for the quarterback. The kid dude, this game is I thought the Jets were the only ones that get embarrassed on national TV. Michael, Rays lost tonight. Good. Rays lost. That's huge. I will be on here because now the Yankees are playing the Pirates for the next 2 days, and then we have 4 games against the Red Sox. I'll be here for the Pirates because now we're on the Judge home run watch for sure. I mean, we've been on it, but now we're really on it. He's at 59 now. It's at 59. Joe Expo, how does Paul McGuire predict a 5-game losing streak on a 10-1 New York Jets and be right? I remember that. Thank you, Joe, for bringing up 1986 Jets when they were 10-1. They lost 5 in a row. Paul McGuire predicted that. And then we lost in double overtime to the Cleveland Browns. Mark Mosley kicking the game-winning field goal in double overtime. Thank you to Mark Gastineau for hitting Bernie Kosar a little too late. The Jets had a 20-10 lead with less than 4 minutes in the game when Free McNeil put them up 20-10, and they pulled out New York Jets football. Anyway,
not yesterday, though. Not yesterday.
Huh?
I don't blame Chubbs neither. First of all, that's coaching. Regardless if he's a veteran, the coach even fell on his sword. He said he never relayed the message that he should have sat down.
He did say that. Yes, he did say that. He should have sat down.
I gave him props for that. No, but he said that he never told him not to step out.
He never told him, right? No, he never did. Right.
You can't blame him. Think about it. His adrenaline is going. He wants to rush. That's all he's there for. And it's not his fault that the defense gave up 2 scores. 2. With a minute 30 left, a minute 40 left?
I'll give you my opinion on that in 2 seconds, but I do agree with what you said. But Michael, this is especially for you, Lou. Michael, besides the Rays losing tonight, Michael, and I know this is meant just for you, Lou. Oh, and the Angels lost 9-1, but thank God they had Ohtani or it wouldn't have been that close. Lou, when you weren't here the other day, we were talking about tall and that quarter, he's not tall enough. But it's
not the middle finger. It's not the middle finger. Okay, don't ban me. This is the pointer.
Lou, we've been doing the tall short thing the last few days too. Everybody's not tall enough for 2. I'm too tall for the keyboard now. Too short because Lou, you started a lot of stuff in here, and then you weren't here that day. We were using the tall short thing the whole chat. But yeah, that's awesome. And thank you, Joe. You are the man. Oh, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
He's only are the Yankees playing today?
No, they're off today. Play tomorrow.
He's only 4 points away from winning the Triple Crown. He's only he's batting. What is it? 317,
Yes.
and the person on
59
top of him
homers.
is 319. So
59 homers. Right.
So
Now back
I
to the
want
Jets thing for a
okay.
second.
I'll take the Triple Crown over the home runs any day of the week because that's
Me
the
too.
most impressive stats. Yeah.
Me too. Triple Crown's amazing. I mean, that's so hard to do.
Yeah.
Now, Gardini was in here earlier and said not to sound like negative Nancy. Now, I told Gardini we love him, but, he came in with this Jet. He has this Jets anger thing going for some reason. He's very angry that the Jets had a good draft and that people say they're going to win 7 games this year. He's very angry about that. And, he tells about it every week. But anyway, he said not to be negative Nancy, but if Nick Chubb doesn't step out of bounds, the Jets don't even have a chance. Okay, yes, Nick Chubb did step out of bounds. It was a mistake because the Jets had no timeouts left. They could have just kept the ball and ran the clock out. Fine. The Jets still had to score 2 touchdowns and recover an onside kick in today's NFL. So, yes, Nick Chubb started it by not stepping out of bounds, but it's not like the Jets took the ball and scored immediately because of it. They had to score a touchdown, get an onside kick, which is almost impossible nowadays, and then score another touchdown. That Nick Chubb, yes, it started it, but those 3 magical things had to happen. And it didn't happen. So, I mean, it did happen. So the Jets showed that Flacco was 307 with 4 TDs, no picks. Showed to give the guy time.
Oh, can I piggyback off of that real quick? It could have been easily like the typical Jets. They could have folded. They could have gave up. They could have just been like, hey, let's just go play golf after this, whatever. But they did it. They kept on fighting. And you have to give them props for that because last year, going back another 5-10 years, they would have just gave up. They would have gave up.
Would have gave up. And you know what else? It shows that the team and some of the players said it. We back our coach on what he said. We back him. And they did. By the way, with the Browns safety and cornerback, I don't know the names. Who would they just figure, we got the game, leave Corey Davis that wide open? He was like 20 yards ahead of them down the field. Like they were just, and then when he caught it, nobody even ran. Who cares?
So once again, the players didn't quit, the coaches didn't quit, and that shows a lot. Because I think about it, the coaches could have been like, oh, let's just call some BS plays and let's just get out of here. But no, after he scored, it was like a little fuse. Like, hey, he got a chance. It's a slim chance, kind of like was it Lloyd Christmas? Oh, so you're telling me there's a chance, And look,
Simeon or Lloyd Christmas, same guy. Nobody. That's an inside joke that only Lou and I know about. Sorry, guys. Michael said it's all good. We love the guy. So yeah, we're having a lot of. It's all good, Lou. We had a lot of clowning on your statements, even though you weren't in the room. We were waiting for you to be in the basement. We're doing tall, short stuff all day. All last chat was everything was too. This guy's too short. Well, that's because he's only 5'10". You started something here, Lou. That's never going to die. It's part of the basement now. People are too tall or short for certain aspects.
Too short. Man. But once again, great win. Even the Cowboys, as much as I hate the Cowboys, that was a good win by them too.
The Bengals, are they going to be like the ultimate one-year wonder jokes now? They're 0-2, and now they're going into play the Jets on Sunday. I mean,
Super Bowl hangover really kills a lot of people, a lot of teams.
The runner-up to the Super Bowl has a hard time making the playoffs next year. No, weird, but it's true.
Yeah.
Even the Raiders 0-2. I didn't see that coming either. Huh?
A lot of the players leave because they make it there. They showcase themselves. Other teams are like, wow, this could be the missing piece, and they offer them so much money. You know who was good at that? The Patriots. After every Super Bowl, they would lose so many players. They would get these big ass contracts from other teams, and you know where they ended up back after a year? They ended up back with freaking the Pats for peanuts. What was the running back? The running back. He went to Denver. He got a big contract from Denver. Didn't do nothing in Denver. They cut him. Comes back to the Patriots and end up winning another Super Bowl.
Kevin Falk? I don't know.
I
don't think it was Kevin Falk.
No,
I know they had what's his name on the Bucks one. Well, no, Fournette.
He's gonna take that big money from Denver. He played like 2 years in Denver. Didn't do nothing. I mean, nothing. And then he gets cut, and the Patriots pick him up, and they win a Super Bowl with him.
Michael said, by the way, Arizia is batting .317 and Judge .316, so it's only a 1 point difference.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, nice.
I knew it was close. I knew it was close.
Oh, that's the whole reason we're watching Yankees Pirates tomorrow. I mean, man, it's on now. It is on. Look at that. Kirk Cousins picked off in the end zone. They're showing a highlight. What was the big deal about Kirk Cousins anyway? Everybody made a big deal. I know he was in the same draft as RG3. He ended up starting over RG3 because he got hurt. But Cousins is on this, like, I don't get it. What's the hype? What's the hype with Cousins?
I don't nothing.
I don't know. I said the Vikings are like the Blue Jays, man. They never finish first. They never finish last. They're always just like there. And the Blue Jays are supposed to win the division this year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody new in the base, subscribe, bell those like button. This game is
Dude,
well
I
over.
remember one time the Giants went to Minnesota, and I think like the first or second play they got a safety, and it was a playoff game, and that was the only thing Minnesota scored. I think the Giants ended up bowling them like 40 something to 2. First round of the playoffs.
Oh, that was the Jason Sehorn year. I remember that. He was covering Randy Moss. I remember that. That was Jason Sehorn. Remember that? Michael, especially you, Michael, because you're very good at older kind of questions. Michael, I'm going to give the questions for everybody, but it kind of shows how old the person is. But people know him because this guy was very popular for a different reason than football. But who is the only guy to have 2 safeties in the same game? One player in NFL history got 2 safeties in the same game. Who was it? Who was that guy? And everybody knows him. If you grew up,
Whatever.
the most I can say, became very popular. If you need a hint, became very popular as a. Michael might know this though if I say it.
Palomalu?
Not Reggie White, Joe. No, not Reggie White. Nope.
Troy Palomalu?
He became an actor. I'll just say that. He became an actor after that. Drew, what's up? Drew, welcome into the basement. Another regular seller drawer. Drew, watch the language, brother. The language. Drew, welcome in. Welcome in. Watch the language, Drew. I know you made a mistake before, and I know you're not intending to do it. Watch the language, though, Drew. Welcome in, brother. Deacon Jones, no, but you're getting closer, Joe. Joe, you're getting closer. It's more around that era. Only one with 2 safeties in a game. Only one. Dwayne Johnson. No, Drew, not The Rock. Not The Rock, Drew. Joe, I got okay.
Did he play for the Browns?
No.
Did he play for the Bears?
No.
Okay, then I'm done.
I don't think you might know him from when he acted. You might know who the guy is, but I can't say what he acted in. He mainly acted on
one show?
No, Michael, no, not Merlin Olsen. Oh, he's gone. Is he gone? Not gone.
Did he was it for the Dolphins?
Not Rosie Greer. I can't give the team because these guys will know.
Oh.
I can't give if I give the team, these guys are going to know it right off the bat. I can't say the team. Because I said he's an actor also. So the minute I say the team, these guys got to know. It's too obvious. Drew Flag, sorry I cursed. I'm just excited. No, Drew, you're good. I know that it happens from time to time, Drew. I get it. You're good, dude. Crazy you guys came. I know I'm still getting over the Jets coming back. Jets. I can say it for once. No, you're good, Drew. It's okay, brother. You're good, man. You're good. We're good on the curse. Don't worry about it, bro. We're good. Howie Mandel. Come on, Joe. Come on. That means you're giving up. I'm not going to tell the answer, though, because I know Michael's probably going to. Michael, you nailed it. You nailed it, Michael. That's it. Fred Dreyer. He was Hunter. Remember the show Hunter?
Oh, Lord.
Fred Dreyer. He was defensive end. Yeah, he did it. 2 safeties in one game. Fred Dreyer. That's it. That's it, Michael. You got it. Fred Dreyer. Good try, though, Joe, with Howie Mandel.
You know, one show that doesn't get a lot of credit, they're going to remake it, was a Quantum Leap. They're doing a remake of it. I love that show.
The original Quantum Leap was awesome. I'm curious to see how this is going to be. Now,
great concept. Not
all remakes are bad. Like, I like Hawaii 5-0, and I love the original. I like the Hawaii 5-0 remake. I loved it. Gunner, what a night by my Bills. Drew Flag, one faded gun. Yeah, crazy. Dude, these guys are murdering. Josh Allen's the first player in NFL history to have 30-plus touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns in consecutive seasons. No quarterback's ever done that. That says a lot.
Do you know he got no college offers? Not one.
Yeah, I heard that. That's right.
He sent out 1,000 letters. And I think Wyoming was the only one that took him.
That crazy? It's like people forget that Patrick Mahomes really wasn't that highly touted coming out of college. He was 13 and 16. Scouts thought he left the pocket too early and couldn't hit the strike zone on target very often. Now, then look at him. So, I mean.
Those people should get fired.
And he sat for a year. Behind Alex Smith, by the way. I mean, when you think about the chance the Chiefs took on Mahomes, they traded up from number 27 to 10 to get a guy with what I just said, which is shaky. That's shaky at best, right? Then you get rid of Alex Smith, who took the team to 2 playoff appearances that they hadn't seen and won 1 playoff game that they hadn't won in 22 years. So you're going to get rid of that guy who has respected a lot of the team for a kid that doesn't have the greatest scouting report coming in. And look what happened. I mean, even Andy Reid, they all admitted this was a big chance we took. Everybody would have been fired had he not been good, But hey,
you know what's funny? The Jets and the Giants, we take risk. They never panned out, though.
Oh, they never pan out. When if Mahomes gone to the Jets, it would have been horrible. I mean, they never pan out. When we take risks, it's when you talk about the pros and cons of a risks. When the Jets and Giants do it, usually ends up being the con. all the worries we had comes to light when we do stuff like that. Michael, who's going to beat the Bills? I don't know because I've been saying that all.
Kansas City.
You hear me say that all the time.
Kansas City is the only team that I think even has a shot.
I say Kansas. If I'm a Bills fan, I want Kansas City in the playoffs. I want them. That way, when you go on to win a ring, there's no, you didn't go past KC, though. No, you want KC.
But when they say
2 years in a row, you want them.
They say be careful what you wish for because you might just get it.
Doesn't matter. You want them.
That dude Mahomes on a mission. He's on a mission. We can use
that same. I know what you're saying. Now, if you're a Kansas City fan, you're saying we want the Bills because we always beat them. So can you be careful what you wish for?
I don't think they're saying that.
Oh, we beat them 2 playoffs in a row. If I'm a fan of Kansas City, I
don't think anybody's saying they want to play the Bills.
The Bills are now. Listen, and I'm being dead serious when I say this. The Bills trampling of the Rams was more impressive than this because I never thought I thought the Titans were more of a paper tiger. They're not. They're more one-dimensional. They've really shown in this game that Derrick Henry
100%.
is their offense. When you're down by 3 touchdowns and you're still running the ball on consecutive plays, not just first down, you're running it on second down also. If you're down by 3 touchdowns, I understand maybe the 1st and 10 one you're running on, but 2 in a row, and every time they get the ball, they're constantly running it. It shows that your offense is nothing without Henry. Pessable. Oh, wait a second. I missed a few of these. Yeah. Who's going to beat the Bills? Read that, Michael. We just discussed that, right? Drew Flag says Josh Allen went to a community college until Wyoming reached out. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice, Drew. Thanks for the info on that. I didn't even know that. I can't believe Steve Young never did that. Wow. Yeah, it's true. Steve Young never did. Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, Michael, think of the running quarterback, Michael Vick. None of these guys did that.
McNair, McNabb.
Steve McNair. Joe Expo, what? Wait.
What was the
Festival? Where's the guy that said the Titans? Oh, he got kicked out of the basement. Festival. He got kicked out. He's cursing too much. Joe Expo. That's the real Super Bowl again. Yep. True. This game needs to end by 10:30. My wife and I put $100 that it would be over by 10. You guys bet on what time the game would end?
There's so many prop bets nowadays. It's incredible.
It's 10:26. It's 10:26, Drew. You and your the Bills are underdogs by 10. Wait, what?
No.
I must be reading something wrong.
Oh, he was reading something wrong.
Oh, you're talking about your personal bet. Oh, Drew. Yeah, the Bills were favored by 10, Drew. They weren't underdogs by. Who would the Bills be an underdog to anyway? They wouldn't even be an underdog against Brady and the Bucks. No way. They're not an underdog to anybody. Nobody. Nobody. I told them this is what, and I wrote it down. This is what the Bills have to look forward to the next few weeks. Dolphins coming up.
That's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a great game. Then Baltimore. Then
That's
Pittsburgh.
another good game. That's another good game.
Then the Steelers. Then the Chiefs.
Man.
Then the Packers. After that.
Wow, what? That's like running through the middle.
Think about it. This is how they open their season. Rams, Titans, Dolphins, Ravens, Steelers, Chiefs, Packers. That's their first 7 weeks. And then they get my Jets in week 8, which that's your first break.
Wow. That's a gauntlet right there. Pressures bust pipes. So if they can go through this and have a winning record against those teams, that's going to show a lot.
It's going to show a hell of a lot. That's right. Drew said my coworker said that he's an idiot. I can't believe I listened to him. Yeah, they're not going to be underdogs in any game this year. I can't see in any game.
Did your coworker see what they did last week?
Yeah, he must have missed that.
Yeah, against one of the most explosive offense.
Pessible said I could see why he wrote a check his ass couldn't cash. That's right. Amen. He's talking about Alberto.
Bruce Smith was a beast.
I said that earlier. Bruce Smith has never met. Oh, you heard me. Okay. He's never met.
That's what I'm. The reason why he doesn't get, and a lot of those Bills players didn't get the recognition is because they didn't win anything. But that offense, those 2 years, that offense was unstoppable. They broke so many records. Kelly you couldn't stop that guy, and they were running more. They were kind of running like a hybrid West Coast offense with a little bit of ground and pound.
They did a 2 minute offense, which no one did back then. No one ran 2 minute offense for the whole game. Defense can't even switch their strategies. They can't substitute play. They can't do anything. You got to keep the same defense on the field.
But you're 100%. That Super Bowl that the Giants won, that was all Bill Parcells. He never, even when we were down, he never got away from ground and pound. The only way that we can, same thing when the Giants beat the Patriots when they were undefeated. What we did, we had the 3-headed monster. It was what was it? Earth, Wind, and Fire that we had. I think that they were called.
Thunder and Lightning, Ron Dane and Tiki Barber.
No, that was after. It was Earth, Wind, and Fire. It was Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs.
It was Brandon Jacobs and 2 other guys. I forgot their names. I'm sorry. I think one guy was like from Wisconsin. But that's all we did. Ground and pound. Every time that we had the ball, for every minute we had the ball, Brady didn't have the ball. And then what we did in defense, we ran I think it was called Daytona. We didn't add extra people on the line. We rushed forward, everybody else go back. And it worked. But with a little bit of luck, because I always say a little bit of luck always happens, because that Tyree catch off the helmet, that was luck.
No doubt.
Eli Manning getting away from before he got sacked. Well, excuse me, he was going to get sacked, got away from that and launched it to Tyree. So, yeah, I mean, you always need a little bit of luck.
Sorry, man.
It's all good, man. I don't think I can see anybody beating the Bills. I mean, maybe Baltimore, because Baltimore is a team that can ground and pound. They have a mobile quarterback that when the defensive line rushes in, he can escape. But those are the only 2 teams that I say is Baltimore and Kansas City.
Night, Michael. Yep, tomorrow night Yankees. Tomorrow night Yankees for sure. You don't have the chat, right, Lou?
No, I'm sorry.
You don't have the chat tonight. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Justin, welcome into the basement, brother. We're wrapping it up now because the game's over. How did the Browns choke? Jets football, that's how they choke. I don't know. We'll take it. And it's more than luck because the Jets had to score a touchdown, recover an onside kick, and score another touchdown. So that's more than just luck. That's actually getting it done. I won 100. It ended right at 10. It did end at 10:30. Drew, nice going, man. Nice going. Guys, anybody that's new in the basement, subscribe. Don't notice, hit the like button. We're going to be back tomorrow night. for Yankees Pirates. I believe that starts at 7 o'clock. I'm checking that right now because I've said this stuff before, and then I find out the game was at 1 in the afternoon. I totally missed it. That happened to me once.
Man, Pete Alonso just stole the base.
7:05. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it one of those end of the game things where they just give it to him?
No, we're at top of the 8th, 5-2. Still close.
Oh, what's up, Dez? Dez popped in. What is up? And she said, what's up, Dad and Lou? What's up, Dez?
What's going on?
Drew, I'm very simple, man, but good night, bro. Hey, Drew, we'll see you tomorrow. Drew, I got the Yankees Pirates tomorrow night. Doesn't sound like an exciting game, but we are on the Judge making Yankee history watch tomorrow.
Dude, I think he's going to win the Triple Crown. If they pitch to him. Well, because, even if they don't pitch to him, as long as he keeps on walking, every time you walk, your batting average goes up 1 point, right? Something like that.
Well, I'm sorry, Lou.
When you walk in baseball, does that move your batting average up?
No.
No?
It doesn't. It's like a sacrifice fly. It doesn't do anything.
Okay. I hope so. I don't think that no one's going to try to pitch to him, but you got the Pittsburgh that they have nothing to play, nothing to nothing to lose. They might pitch to him.
They might not, right? Michael Wanda said before he leaves, Michael said, by the way, it was Jacobs and Ahmad Bradshaw that Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ahmad Bradshaw, number 44, yep. I believe, Ahmad Bradshaw Award.
Who was the other two?
Jacobs, and I don't know who the third one was.
He said they need to say
honestly speaking, I don't remember the Earth, Wind, and Fire thing, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Raleigh, what's up? Raleigh, go Bills. They already won, brother. You just popped in right when we're ready to close out. But Raleigh, tomorrow night, basement, Pirates, Yankees, basement.
Alberto was right.
Night, brother. Huh?
Alberto was close. 41-7.
Well, he was close. He was close.
Very close. Just the opposite way, but he was close.
Drew, I hate baseball. That's okay, brother. Drew, if you're waiting for me to do football again, I'll be back on Sunday for the Jets at 1 o'clock.
Tell them hockey's coming up soon.
And the Giants, we're doing Monday night. Lou, we're doing Monday night football. Giants, Cowboys.
Oh, I'll be there.
I know you will. It's your team.
But tell them hockey's almost back.
Night, Bruin. Oh, yeah, we're doing Rock, basement mentality. That's right, Rock, the basement mentality. Bingo. That's it. We're going to be doing Rangers hockey, too, October 11th. Lightning at the Garden against the New York Rangers. What a way to open the season. The Lightning are at the Garden to play the New York Rangers, the next team up. The Rangers are the next team up. We're going to be all over that.
Hopefully, we're on a revenge tour. Hell
yeah. Basement mentality from the Rock. Dez, basement mentality. Raleigh, you did say it. Raleigh, you said 38-7. Raleigh did say 30. Our Marine Corps resident of the basement, Raleigh, he did call 38-7. You were damn close, Raleigh. You were real close, man. Good for you. Real close, man. I love it. So anyway, we'll be back. If you're new in the base, subscribe, bell notes, hit the like button, drop some comments, keep it rolling. The Yankees, the Mets, the Jets, the Giants, since 2009, finally all four won on a Sunday. On the same day, all four teams won. First time since 2009. That's incredible and crazy. Derek Ward, he said, was win. Derek Ward? Jacobs, Bradshaw, and Derek Ward? I don't remember Derek.
It was Ward. Yes, I think it was Ward.
I don't even remember him. You guys got me totally.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. I don't remember Derek.
It was Ward. Yep.
I got a great, and I would be so impressed. Jacobs, Bradshaw, and Ward. Michael, tomorrow night, remind me. You remind me too. I had a Jets trivia question that had to do with the defensive line. If you guys get this, I will be extremely impressed. Tomorrow night, Michael and Lunicorn. You guys remind me of my Jets. I'm going to write it down. My Jets D-line question.
Abraham. I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
Jets D-line. Yeah, Abraham, right. Joe Klecko, guess so. I got a great question on Jets D-line tomorrow. Tomorrow. Just remind me to ask it, and I'll ask it. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. We were in the basement. We're out of the basement now. I have nothing else to say. I lost my place there. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Yankees, Pirates. Aaron Judge History Watches on